thought that's why it did it, because I hit the horn button. But no, it won't do it again. Okay.
Let me see. What was the horn again? L1 and...
R1 and X.
Okay, yeah, no. It did nothing. Oh, yeah, I'm acting like I don't even know how to ride a horse. There we go.
Yeah, the controls are a little bit different. Whoa.
Oh, I just walked the gate, yo. Let me stop right here. Let me go ahead and pull up stream chat. We'll see what's going on. Where did you go? You in front of me? Good, so I can face the right way. Boom. So I can get that there. Go here. Go there. No. Go here. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I forgot to do intro music. This is intro music. Da-da-da-da-da-da. DJ, what's going on? Nicholson FS Outlaw. Sorry about that. We was trying to get everything set up where I was not ready. I was not ready. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas Eve if you're Central Time right now. We're still sitting on a few hours. Oh, no. I got repeat. Okay, there we go.
Oh, what are we doing?
Hey, let's do this. Let's do it.
What?
I don't know what we're doing, but let's do it. This is cool. I'm completely okay with this. Let's do it. This is the way you come back. This is it. I hope everybody's having a good time. You have Merry Christmas, brother. Nicholson, Merry Christmas. What do we got? Farmer Dave. I know I'm late. I'm 30 minutes late. We was getting stuff set up. Well, I say set up. As set up as you can for a Farmmit. And now you get to see levitating horses. So it was worth the wait, Dave. It was worth the wait.
I think these horses are going to take us to the moon.
Let's go. I'm saying don't stop whatever you're doing. Let's do it. This is the way to do it.
I'm not pushing anything. I think I hit walk, and then all of a sudden we started going up in the air.
Moly. Anyways, this is our farm down here. As you can see, there's some stuff that you can't see no more. And we're going to see how far we can go before you can't see nothing. Well, man, I'm telling you, right? It's Christmas. It's reindeer. Dave nailed it right there. And DJ says he expects nothing less from us. I'm telling you. Well, we need the sleigh. The sleigh's down there in the form of a John Deere 9R. That's the sleigh.
Oh, shit.
Holy moly. I hope everybody's having a good night. Christmas Eve is what we're doing. We're going to work on into Christmas Day. We're supposed to be 8 p.m. Central to 12 a.m., but unfortunately we're a little behind our way. Just had to try to get stuff set up, see if we could get in here and do whatever. And now we're...
I believe you
is this it? Did we bottom out?
Limit.
Did we bottom out?
So,
we bottomed out.
And drop and go up and then drop.
I don't want to kill my horse. What's going to happen if we do something bad? That's what I want to know. Like what happens if I move? I don't want to move yet. Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time before we...
Go first.
Oh,
there we are.
Oh goodness.
You're still in here.
No, I'm behind you.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'm behind you.
How did you do that?
I don't know how we did that. Let's try it again. Just stand next to me. Maybe did we go to... Oh, here we go.
Oh,
yes! You just gotta walk next to each other. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty much just walk into each other.
Oh, I guess we fell off the plateau. Hey, I'm still kind of off the ground a little bit. Ooh, sorry about that. I was standing on you. Anyways, let's ride these bad boys, and let me turn on the help window so I can see what's going on. Let's just ride these bad boys around, cruise the farm. You know what I mean? We'll just cruise the farm. Anyways, sorry for the shenanigans. We just accidentally figured out something. But yeah, we're back. Got MNcowboy77 here with me. As you know, we did the whole live stream the other day. I got to do my prequel to the coming back kind of thing, whatever. It's still sketchy with the internet we have to play on. Cowboy, he is hitting some hardcore pingage. I think, what, 600s is where you're pinging at?
Yeah, it's running 400 steady, pinging up to 6.
400 steady, pinging at 6, so, you know, he's bearing with me, as always. I mean, he played with me on a hotspot and all kinds of other stuff. Ooh, look at listen to these shoes on the road, man. Let's get that little canter going. Dang. Anyways, and so he's pinging hardcore over here, and, but he's here with me. This is the whole bonus of being in the middle of the boondocks and having satellite internet and all kinds of stuff. So like I said, stream could drop out, quality might not be that great, etc., etc. But we're still gonna have a good time. Just so y'all know, still gonna have. If you ever need help on the farm, let me. Oh, Outlaw, we're gonna open up a whole plethora of multiplayers. Let me not run into the fence. Anthony Perry, how's it going, brother? John Brock, good to see you. Of course, my brother Nicholson. Halim, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good your way. Man, we got to turn it. Halim, you're kind of naked, man. Let me... There you go, Halim. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to ride these horses for, I guess, a couple of minutes. I don't know how long it takes to get to 100%. But yeah, you know, I got my horse Pistol, which I have here in real life, here on the farm. I have a gray that I do get to ride, that we do for our hardcore fencing, our check-in fences, some places that the side-by-sides can't reach, that we can't reach in the farm trucks. We do have to get on horse, saddle up, and go out and check fences on horseback. And so to have my horse in-game on FS22 is pretty cool. Like, I know I had a couple on 19 that I just randomly named. You know, I think I had, like, Ruger, Kimber, and Beretta, and some other stuff, if that doesn't speak for itself. But, you know, hey, we got Pistol now. And so, nothing else on the farm besides a horse and me running beef cattle has anything to do with what I do in real life now. But at least I have my horse. I mean, that's the best way to put it. Woo, Halim, that's what I'm talking about. Julian, how's it going, man? Elm Creek's treating me good, man. I mean, this is I think I got like 14 hours in on this one. I haven't been taking nothing too serious. And again, like I announced in the first stream, it is what it is. They might update something that requires us to, you know, and it's as like DJ and other people will mention, it's just best that when they update anything, no matter what it is, especially if it's Giants updating the game and you get a patch, it's just best to have a new save, just to make sure everything's running flawlessly. I know I have a lot of people that say they're playing on the same game save that they had, and hey, kudos to you, but I just do it to prevent any problems that could occur. It's just best to start fresh. So, you know, you might see this farm and see us, let's fly again. You want to fly again? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're in the middle of the street. We'll fly again. I just do it because it's like the... Ooh. Let's stop. Yeah, stop. Hit your L2. There you go. I just do it just to make for the best gameplay possible. And so, you know, so like I said, you know, this save game could disappear. And it ain't letting us go as high as we used to, man. Maybe we have to get the right distance. Hey, you're going up. Every time I move, you go up. And you're coming back down. Maybe we have to be like side by side. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think it's side by side maybe. Oh. Meet the moonwalking horses. Here we go. Yeah, don't turn or don't move. I think this is it.
They went into a run this time. Everybody looked down for a second.
Hey, Anthony, man, we need you in for field art. I'm telling you, we need you in for field art. Nicholson, I am good. I am having hot chocolate and watching the stream. That's what I'm talking about, Nicholson. Hey, I saw your message, Nicholson, about some Hunter Call of the Wild. Sounded pretty good. We might have to go shoot something after this, if you're up past midnight Central. I mean, that should be 11 your time, something like that. Is there a cruise control for horses? Oh, no, I just have to tap that. There we go. Cruise control. Hey, I'm at 100%. Did we make 100% just by flying in the air with the horses?
I don't. No, I think I was up to like 12% after that.
Oh, okay.
After that first time. Oh, yeah, he
Oh, I
don't
just
like
put it in
trees.
reverse. Mouse is in the house. What's going on, Mouse? I've not been playing Elm Creek. Waiting on the Jets PV Wolf Creek 4 times. Built for Elm Creek. Oh my god, it looks... Oh, really? Workers for factory? Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Mouse, just so you know, I got my Samsung 27-inch curve monitor. Got my monitor speakers. All I'm missing is my tower. And once I get my tower, I'm ready to go. But I'm building it slowly but surely. We're getting there. And you know how lame I was when it came to this PC stuff? So I buy this monitor, right? Spending a little bit of money on it. And then I get home and I plug my PlayStation up to it. And I hear nothing. And I'm like, why isn't it not, where's the volume button? And I find the volume button and I turn it up. And then it dawns on me. The reason why these monitors have the frames per second that they do when it comes to the shooters that I play is because they have no speakers built into them. And so, like, yeah, so I bought me some monitor speakers and everything. So it's a small step. For Christmas, I'm getting the side panel. So tomorrow I should have my side panel. I already got the G29. Now, that's a question I didn't ask nobody, and I should have asked a PC player. Will a G29 hook up to a PC, or do I have to get the Xbox version of the steering wheel? Because that's going to really suck if I have to do that, but I will do that if I need to. Oh, that's awesome. Mouse was crop spraying in a helicopter on FS22 today. Says it works really awesome. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be...
That must be PC.
It's going to be great. Lunatic 3 AM here. Got to go, Mary. Hey, Julian, man, I appreciate you for stopping by. If you have not, hey, Julian, go ahead and share the link to your channel. If y'all haven't checked out Julian, please go and check him out. The FS consultant, he just chills and relaxes like me. You're talking about hours of non-stop streaming. I was sitting there today when I went to go to his stream, and I was like, man, you're on episode 5. Have you not been streaming like every day? But it's just the whole thing that he's streaming so long in each episode that it's like he's only on episode 5 because he streams for like 24 hours. I ain't calling you out. I'm just saying. But yeah, cheers to you, Julian, man, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let me see. Can I do something for everybody here? Let's see if this brings back any memories. Oh, there we go. Cheers, everybody. We're going to bring in Christmas right. Anyways, okay. Let me go put my horse up. You want to harvest some corn, Cowboy? Let me knock the cornfield out.
We can do that.
Don't shut the gate yet. Don't shut the gate. I'm coming in.
Where's the time? There it is. Where's the header?
It is somewhere. Where is the corn header? Over by the silo. It's folded up by the silo. Tell us how you really feel. Hey, we're saving that, man. We're saving the tell us how you really feel for, like, maybe the second quarter of the new year. Trust me. I got it lined out. I already know who I'm going after. I have been sitting back patiently, watching nothing but YouTube when I can. Can't comment all the time on everybody's live streams, videos, and everything. Most of the time I'm watching it afterwards, but I've been watching a lot of people. I've been watching Mouse. I've been watching you, Mouse, on your War Thunder. Leaving a like. I might not comment and stuff or whatever, but I get to watch stuff while I'm at work in the tractor. And so, like, Mouse, on when he did his War Thunder stuff the other day that I got to watch and catch up on a lot of stuff. So I'm around. You may not always see me. You may not know. I learned that from the best. Slick! What's going on? The real slick's in the house. But yeah, like I said, so Anthony, the tell us how you really feel is coming. We'll wait till the second quarter of the new year. Maybe not the middle of January. We'll wait till the middle of February. I think February is the best to do that. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, Mouse, share the link to your channel, too. If y'all aren't subscribed to Mouse, like I said, and Julian shared the link to his channel, the FS consultant over here, our Mouse. Hey, their family, I mean, you see they're wrenched out. Y'all go over there, drop a subscription, watch it. I mean, like Mouse, he plays FS22 as well, but he's like us, he can play multiple games, and do your thing. So Mouse, drop that if you will. February 1st would be a good birthday. Hey, there you go. February 1st. Tell you how you really feel. The first. Let me tell you how I really feel. Oh, I still got the radio on. Excuse me on that. And that'll be it, Anthony. February 1st. Let me tell you how I really feel. PG version, though. I'm going to tone it down. I might drop a word every now and then. You're going to have to excuse me. Sometimes I'm going to freak out on something. Something's going to happen that I'm not ready for. But, hey, it's a new year. I'm back. And I'm going to try to be a lot calmer. But can you really be calm with the whole tell me how you really feel? I don't think so. And so, but if it makes anybody feel any better, this year I'm not going after a streamer. I mean, he's a streamer. He streams. But he's primarily a modder. And so it's a modder I'm going after. And nobody's going to expect it. Nobody is going to expect who I'm going after. I guarantee you that. But I sit back. I watch how people change. What happens. And the due diligence, I mean, yeah, I just got to do it. I just got to say it. I just got to call them out one time. And as always, if I go after a modder or a streamer or whatever, doesn't mean unsubscribe or don't use their mods or rate their mods like crap, because 90% of the time I'll be using their mods, and I will rate them accordingly. If it's a good mod, I'm going to rate it good. I try to try out every mod. I am not unfair. I'm not biased that way. Just because I don't like you as a person doesn't mean I'm not going to rate your work the way. I mean, like I said, it's only fair. Same way with the, if it's a streamer I happen to have went after, I'm gonna be subscribed still. I'm gonna like their videos. I ain't one of them that goes around disliking and creating different accounts to come back and try to troll somebody. We're gonna be fair, but we are gonna just state my opinion. And maybe other people will open up and state their opinion on how they feel about such modder, streamer, etc. It's still going to be a thing. It's just going to be toned down a lot, but it's going to happen. I mean, it's just got to happen. Fair is fair. That's right, Slick. Man, it's been rough, man. Been working every single day, doing what we can do. But let me tell you, Slick, it's good to be back, brother. It is good to be back. Hey, I'm telling you, Aleem, it's going to be lunatic because, I mean, not very many people would go after, especially like people that are way bigger than them. But like I said, it's not the size that matters. It's the motion in the ocean, and I can create a ripple that is felt all the way around. We've always had that. Are you full? Or are you just liking too bad?
I got the hired worker going through his lagging too bad.
If you want to,
sunflowers over here ready to harvest too.
If you want to, lease us something for these potatoes, man.
Potatoes or sugar beets? These are sugar beets.
Oh, they're sugar beet. Well, sugar beet. What the heck? How do they change to sugar beets? Well, lease us something for sugar beets.
All right, we'll get a ropa.
Let's do it.
You gotta buy the headers separate, right?
Motion in the ocean. That's what I'm talking about, Slick. I'm telling you. Mouse is on it too. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hey, there you go. Halim said it. If you make a ripple far enough away, it could turn into a tsunami. And let me tell you, it's probably going to happen. And I know I'm going to catch a lot of criticism for who I go after. But like I said, real recognizes real. And when you change up on your people and on the people, and you're doing something, I'm going to have to take your soul. Literally, I'm going to have to take your soul. Or souls. If that didn't drop a hint, I don't know what would. So be prepared. That's what we're hitting at. January 1st. Wait, is that what you said? What did you say? Or is it February, Anthony? Let me get the date wrote down real quick. February 1st. There we go. Okay, February 1st. Boom, we're hitting it. Mouse, man, he's a great friend of the channel. I like why. I mean, Mouse is just straight up. You know, it's what we do. Like, a lot of the people here, 90% of the people here have their own channel, have their, except for Anthony, he just likes bacon. APD, I'm telling you. I think I got more friends in the UK than I do anywhere else. Canada, UK, yeah, literally. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That is true, Anthony. And I'm swinging for the fences. Well, not necessarily. I'm just going to ask why. And then state what I've noticed. And then just be like, why can't you be like everybody else, man? Here I am, and like one of the lowest subscriber channels, and we've helped a lot of other channels like blow up and be big. Because I learned from the best. I mean, people that we've had backing us, they're 100 and something thousand subscriber channels on YouTube. But they taught me the ways, and they never changed. I sit back and I watch them. They give, and they stay humble, and they do whatever. They don't let money change them. They don't let nothing like that change them. And then you see the one that comes and wiggles his way into the whole works, and then it's like, you know, meow, I'm better than you. Meow, I'm better than him. Meow. Bow to me, peasant. And I'm like, shit. Oops, see, I cussed. I ain't no peasant. I ain't ever bowed to no one. Hey, what's the weather like there, Halim? That's what I want to know. I'm going to jump into... You can go ahead and start on those. We might have to lease another trailer, like a semi-trailer or something to pull behind that Mac. Because I dang sure know that crop-only trailer ain't going to hold... ain't going to hold what it needs to hold for them sugar beets. So I'll lease that out. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to buy one. We just need one to own because I'm going to be doing a lot of root crops. What do you think would be the best one for that? Man, that dumper's good. I like the side dump, but it's only 16,000 liters.
Yeah, it's tiny. Otherwise, I'd get the 3-in-1.
What's the 3-in-1?
That red 3-in-1 trailer. It's got a walking floor trailer in it.
Oh, that Crampy? The 59,000?
Yeah.
All right, how much money we got?
Yeah, I would get that one.
We're buying it because I can still take a loan because I paid the loan back right before.
Because that's got that live bottom floor in it.
So we ain't got to worry about high dumping.
Nope.
Oh wow. 77. And believe it or not, here tonight, let me see what it is here. I mean, we're in the middle of December here in the U.S. and it is 67 degrees right now here where I'm at in Arkansas. 67 degrees. In the middle of December. I got to wear a short sleeve shirt to work today.
Yeah, well, in the middle of December last week in the northern states of the United States, we had 70-degree weather, 80-mile-an-hour winds, tornadoes dropping everywhere in the middle of December.
Yeah, and them tornadoes ravaged y'all pretty good there in Minnesota. In Arkansas, you know, we got close to it, but, I mean, you knew it put us out of, you know, our power got knocked out for 13 hours and that kind of stuff, but, you know.
Yep. Yeah, we're sitting...
Franklin, man, I miss you, Franklin. Franklin, you never got a hold of me, man, about talking about whatever you wanted to talk about. Newall, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you as well. Again, Merry Christmas to everybody. We're going to try to actually work into Christmas. 36 your way?
Yep. Real foggy.
What's that, John Brock, Minnesota or Arkansas? I'm in Arkansas now.
Minnesota's in the mid-30s.
Yeah, that's the way it always is. That way, Anthony. Summertime, it's raining. Spring, it's raining. Winter, it's going to rain. Maybe a little ice. Maybe not. Tomorrow, it's going to rain. Mississippi. Oh, no, I'm unfolding the wrong thing. Fold that back up. Switch to that and fold this up. Oh, no, there's a ladder there. Well, I guess I could start the sunflowers. I guess. What are you on capacity right now?
Yeah. Just hit 25%.
Alright, I'll be able to get him hired out. I'll clean up his ends. And then just...
yeah, and there's a lot of short rows on this field, so I might get the whole field in this hopper. I don't know yet. Now, you know about the sugar beet cut, right?
With that bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that bucket put up there in the shed.
I don't know if they sell
Wicky's
higher than
in the
your
house.
sugar beets.
Wicky Farms, how you doing, brother? Merry Christmas to you and the family. Wicky, I hope y'all have a great Christmas and a safe New Year's, everybody. It's always hot and humid. I could deal with, well, I don't know. It's like me and this old boy were talking the other day at the feed mill. He was like, man, I like winter. And I was like, I kind of like winter. And he was like, well, why do you like winter? I was like, because winter, I can always put a lot of clothes on. Then if I get too hot, I can take just the right amount off. Summertime, if you take too much clothes off, it turns into a lawsuit. And so, summertime and humidity, I can't really deal with too much. Ooh, it's frostbite cold there in Canada, Nicholson's way. I was like, where's baby at? But I forget baby's taking a shower. That's going to be another stream. No, I'm joking. But no, she's taking a shower. She'll be in the chat here in a whole hot minute. Oh, speaking of baby lunatic, what are you thinking, little? You take you a bath? You want to say hi? Say hi. I don't think you need to eat a candy cane right now. Little girl, do you realize it is 9 o'clock at night? Go ahead, here, let me pull the wrapper off. Oh, Mama caught us. I was taking it away. We'll have candy tomorrow, okay? When we go to Norney's, okay? That was nasty. Go put that one in the trash. Yeah, we'll get you some fresh ones tomorrow, okay? No, you don't need no Skittles either. Oh my gosh, I had too much candy sitting around over here. Oh my goodness, pick your towel up. There you go, thank you. That is the goat, believe it or not, baby Maddie. I promise you can have your candy. I'm gonna keep it for you. I'll put it up, okay? You ain't gotta cry. I love candy too. I understand where you're coming from. Alright, so I should have that going pretty good right there. Yeah, don't cry. I'll eat all your candy. If you cry, I will eat it all. I really won't, because I don't really like sweets. I'll put it up where I can't find it. Let me just say it that way. I average like a Snicker bar a month or something like that. Hey, I found that out real quick, man. I went to take the wrapper off that, and baby walked around the corner. It's like she heard the wrapper coming off the candy cane. But hey, that's where they do. It's nasty. And then them kids, if you say something's nasty, they will not eat it. Nasty or hot? That's what you got to tell the kids. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, it's hot. And they're like, nope, I don't want it. My kids do not. I mean, my son Brantley, my youngest, he likes hot stuff. Like, he can manage it as long as he's got some milk to chug down with. Yeah, Franklin, that wind hit there at the last. I was feeding a couple of the last sets of of the beef cattle we had today, and the wind was hitting so bad. I want to say it was about lunchtime, maybe 1 p.m. Central, and the wind was hitting so bad it was blowing everything out of the trough as I was dumping it in. And so, thank you, baby. And so, yeah, I was way overfeeding in a sense, because I was having to dump a lot more to try to compensate or situate the tractor right, switch around on the other side of the troughs. On my way your way with the trailer. Richard Dower, how is it going? Another great channel. Wiki with it. I mean, I'm just saying, somebody's coming out the woodworks. Holy, that don't work down here, huh? It's like, it's hot, well let me have it anyways. Hot candy, hot Cheetos, it don't matter. My youngest daughter, she thinks she likes hot stuff. My oldest daughter, she's like, you know, no. If it even remotely looks like it has something hot in it, she's not even gonna try. Why did I hit the TMR wagon. I got insurance. I got good farm insurance. I used Geico Farm. No, did I use Geico or did I use that other one? State Farm. Oh, Jake. Yeah, I used Jake. Jake from State Farm. What's your capacity? Where are you at?
I'm at 67%.
Alright. I'm going to sit here and sleep in the truck until you call me. Just like I do in the tractor.
I got them running short rows, so I've had to get the hired worker on it. The lag was just not liking this thing.
I'm telling you, Franklin, like, there's sometimes I'll throw an extra bucket of, you know, some cornmeal, some of our, you know, if it's for the cows, some more cow pellets in there than I would normally. If it's for the calves, I, you know, double up on their feed. Especially like in this instance, you know, we worked today, Christmas Eve. We fed out, I think, like 19,000 cows. I believe that's like roughly 30,000 pounds of TMR. And I fed them out a little over because we're not feeding tomorrow. We always skip one day out of the week. So we work 6 days out of the week and we skip the 7th, which was usually this our Sunday, but that got switched around last week because of rain, and so we're skipping Saturdays now. And we can skip pretty much any day we want to. We're going to go ahead and stick with Saturday, or, I mean, if it was up to my dad, which I have my dad, I moved my mom and dad down here. After we got down here and got settled, my dad was building buildings and stuff back in Oklahoma. My boss my dad knew a lot about, you know, diesel mechanicing, hydraulics, a bunch of other stuff, and he knows how to drive a tractor. And so I moved my mom and dad down here. So they literally live like down the driveway from us. We all live on a farm which used to belong to a professional golfer named Phil Sutton. So anybody that watches golf, they know and maybe have heard of Phil Sutton. And so it's known in Arkansas as Sutton Farm. So if that gives you the hint to exactly where I live, that's fine. You'll never make it through the gates. But I mean, you can still come and visit if you want. I'm always open. I mean, anybody's always welcome to come and visit. Mouse, if you didn't share the link to your channel, if you don't mind sharing it one more time so everybody can go back and check out the crop duster, man. I even want to check it out myself. Like I said, we're looking at least February or March to where I'll actually have my tower, something that I know is adequate. And like, I'm not streaming from PC. I'm just getting the PC so I can play with mods that I want to play with, play on, you know, and like I told people, I'm not getting it to jump on 22. Like, I will get 22 for it, but like, I'm going back to 19. Like, there was a Texas map, Cross Plains, Texas, I believe it was, or, you know, I'll have to remember, but they had a real good beef operation on that, to where you took your cattle to a slaughterhouse, and then it put out pallets of actual meat, and you could take those and like sell it to Burger King, you know, Taco Bell, and other stores, Dollar General, and places around there. And so, like, I'm going back not only to, like, to play 22, but to 19. So I can, you know, 19's already set up in a sense. And I know 22 they're dropping a lot of mods right now and stuff for it on PC, but like 19 set up, and I know I'm comfortable with that map. I've had a lot of people that are credible that ran the map that says it's bug free, that kind of stuff. And then pretty much to get like I could set up every John Deere that I really run in real life. I want to get an Arkansas map and try to do like what I'm doing in real life. I can do it a lot better than I can on console, but I won't stream it. It'll just be for personal. I'm always going to stream on console, Might upgrade the console or something like that.
Alright, she's sitting at 84% right now. I'm going to step out and have a smoke. I'll be back.
Franklin, I think so, man. I'd have to really look into it and find out. But I just know I wasn't even into beef then. I wasn't working here or anything on a beef farm. I did primarily dairy cows and stuff when I did it on 19 and 17, which of course 17 dairy cows unless you ran seasons, and even 19. But on 19, as I was running dairy, I just didn't really see no point in running beef cattle, And I'm hoping that maybe some modder here, even for consoles or whatever, will mod out a slaughter factory. I don't know if that's even something they can do. Like not that the modder can't do it, but I don't know if it's allowed or whatnot. I mean, it was on PC, and so I know it was on 19, and I saw the map and watched a lot of people play it, watched them go over everything, and it's just something that I've always wanted to go back to and do that. No, see, that's cool, Aleem. I go back to 19 because that's still where I got all my TLXs. I got everything TLX over there. I mean, people can say what they want. Those are some of the best semis, the best pickup trucks you could have. I admit, the 3500, the TLX, the big boy, that is like something that should be on like Snow Runners or something like that. But I mean, it's cool for roleplay. Like, I look at everything different than a lot of people do. Even though I don't do roleplay, this is not roleplay. We're just sitting here harvesting, talking, that kind of stuff. I look at everything, from the Camp It pack, and even other packs that other modders brought out that'll help you with roleplay. And there's a lot of stuff there, from the Wrecker, you name it, stuff that wasn't supposed to come to console came. And stuff that would benefit a lot of us console players for role play aspects came, and we could use it, and it worked. And that alone speaks for itself. Like I said, a mod will always be good. Baby Lunatic is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. We'll get her to share the link to the Farmmit Inc. Facebook page. I know most of y'all are already on it. Mouse, I don't know if you are. More than welcome to join. You can share. We'll get you full permissions on there where you can share your streams when you're going live, what you're going live on, etc. Gets everybody to go somewhere and watch something, regardless. And so anybody, Wiki, anybody that has something going on channel-wise, John Brock, whoever, feel free to go, share what you want to. It's open to anybody, PC, whether you play Farming Simulator or not, it doesn't matter. We play a ton of games. And so whatever you share, feel free to share it within reason. Be respectful, that's all we ask. Goes a long ways, but you can share, promote, do whatever. You will not get shut down, that kind of stuff. Farmmit Inc. on Facebook. I'm not doing no Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I'm thinking about trying to Twitch it, but I've been pretty steady here on YouTube, and I'm primarily working on the comeback here on YouTube for the time being. Like I said, we never looked at anything in a monetary aspect. It was just for the company that we have and the family that we built with Farmmit Inc. and with everybody that we play with and have played with or have talked to or that joins the chat. And so, it's always been about self-promotion. Get yourself out there, get your growth, do whatever. It don't matter whether you get bigger than whoever or whatever. That doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you just stay the same as you are and just keep doing what you do and what you like doing and keep being yourself whenever you're streaming. And we've all kept to that and done whatever. And so that's all we still promote, doing our thing and making sure everybody can just grow and we grow together. We can all ask questions, especially, a lot of us are moving from console to PC and from whatever, and we need to have seasoned PC players there where we can ask some questions so we don't make the wrong moves, and et cetera, and compliment each other on what you share. It's a good stream, that's a good video, that's a good picture that you uploaded, whatever you did. And so it don't matter whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Join the Farmmit Facebook account. Come on in, share what you need to, promote what you need to, and feel welcomed, because we love watching every bit of content of pretty much anything. Alright, I hope you get it now, Franklin. I hope you get it now. Like I said, we'll post it a couple of times in the stream just so everybody can get it. But like I said, we'll get it. And feel free to message me. I mean, I always usually upload stuff. You'll see me as uploading
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
The real life
Hope
farming
you're having
stuff.
a good time up at your grandma's.
And so we'll do that. And feel free to message me any questions, any kind of stuff. We'll even add each other on personal Facebook. I've been known to give my number out to people. Whatever needs to be done. If you can, get the link to MNcowboy77, share that in the stream. MNcowboy77 is live. He's back now. Hey, I caught one load off of you. I think the thing's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know for sure. I think. Is it still going? Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, she's still going.
I'm at 72%, man, off that one load. In a 59,000 liter trailer, I'm at 43,000 liters, man. Alright, that is awesome. No, Franklin, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, I'm just going to do it. I don't think I'm going to get another. The 4 is still running hardcore. I've built it up. It's got, external hard drives and all kinds of, and there's pretty much nothing else I can do with it, FS22's been good to it. It's working good. It's done good. Yes, I lost slot counts, when it comes to a 5 or, especially PC, whatever. PC's pretty much limitless. It depends on how much money you put on your, what do you want? How much do you want? And the more money you put into your PC when it comes to, especially like me, I'm going to download a lot of mods. So I'm going to need a lot of memory and space and RAM and everything to run everything. And so that's why that's the last thing I'm going to buy around the whole thing. Totster 12 coming in clutch. How's it going? Oh, I'm giddy. Anthony, don't run. You better stay, I'm telling you. Tots need somebody.
Okay, so I asked you before, now I'm looking at it. Sugar beet cut is only paying like $100 more than sugar beets.
Wow, so it ain't really worth having that bucket. I got the bucket though. Halim, man, I appreciate you, brother, for stopping by. Take some pictures, man, during the Caribbeans. I want to see some pictures. Send me some pictures. Share them to the Farmmit page, something like that, man. Stay warm, but not too warm. And have a Merry Christmas, man, and a safe New Year's if I don't see you before then, Halim. I appreciate you for stopping by. Much love, brother. Much love, man. And Slick, yeah, man. It's refreshing chaos. I love the map. The map is very playable. I just unfortunately cannot do anything off that map until I get fiber internet, man. I'm running off of satellite internet, and that game is way too demanding. I switched back to PUBG. I'm going to be playing PUBG for a while. I might live stream it sometime, but I'm going to be playing PUBG till I get... PUBG's not as demanding. I still hit some pretty bad lag in it, but not near as bad as, Caldera, where I'll dump out a, 60-round clip, and only 10 rounds will hit, but you'll see my crosshairs on body the whole time. So I pretty much just went ahead and shut that show down. For the time being.
Lunatic the boys tells you a Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to him as well, man, and I appreciate him sticking around and playing with us and watching what we do and everything like that. And I look forward to next time he's down when we can get back on there and kill some stuff and rotate like we're doing. You said you did FS the other night, right? To where y'all multiplayed cross-platform, right?
Yeah, and it was running smooth. He was hosting on Xbox.
I just so happened to put this one up to 3 players. So there's room for one more. No joke.
Yeah, he's at his grandma's for Christmas. I
Oh,
don't think
okay,
he
I
took
got
his
you.
Xbox with him.
Oh, I got you. Hey,
I,
I left
I
the slot
kind of
open.
thought he might, but yeah.
Appreciate you, Halim. Franklin, man, I played the tar out of that, and I even suffered through the updates of updating it, getting it up to par. And like I said, it's good, man. It's still there, but you have to have internet that can keep up with it. There were still cheaters. There's still cheaters now, even after the update and the whole new cheating software. But it always felt good to kill the cheaters. When I had internet, I could play that game. And I came back at first, I've been running satellite internet and even a hotspot to try it. And it was working real good on Warzone until the Caldera update. And it's just too much, I think, going on the map for my satellite internet and a hotspot for sure to handle. And so, but PUBG, I mean, you can ask Cowboy, like, PUBG's still hitting for us. We still do pretty good. We got a win the other
Yeah.
night?
Yep. And I think some of that too has to do with the PS4 to PS5 crossover going on.
Yeah, it could be. The Canadian, man, what's going on? I hope you're doing good your way. Rick.
All right, buddy. We'll catch you later.
How you doing, Rick? Yeah, Cold War multiplayer, man, was stale. The Cold War was the last Call of Duty that I actually bought. I was buying every game that came out with Warzone. The last one that came out, what is that? Vanguard. I have not bought Vanguard. Now, I have bought some packs with this new, season and everything that were Vanguard, characters, and just to get some of the Vanguard guns that I didn't have unlocked yet. But I mean, it just ain't worth me putting money into no more, and I ain't gonna buy Vanguard till I get some fiber internet. But yeah, it changed a lot after Cold War, Franklin. It really did. And like Cold War multiplayer was pretty stale. The sliding was stale on it. There was a lot of stuff broken when it first came out. Multiplayer was still the reason why I buy most of the games that come out with Warzone. Warzone, yes, it's free to play, but I buy the other game because it's a lot faster sometimes for you to upgrade guns if you play in multiplayer. Do a couple team death matches, something like that. Shoot the ship, shoot house, something like that. You can upgrade guns pretty fast. Yeah, the zombies, Franklin. And anybody that's old school zombies player will know that zombies on Cold War is really good. To me, in my personal opinion, zombies, it came back like it should have been and it should be. And they've really built off of that like hardcore. Hey Nicholson, you wake it up, brother. You always know you got a spot. Oh no, John Brock. I do have what is it, a Farmmit Inc. Discord? What did I start with the Discord? I don't remember. I didn't really push the Discord, to believe it or not. I do have a Discord. I go back and forth from deleting Discord to reinstalling Discord as far as the app goes on the phone, because I am in a lot of Discords, and so it gets pretty hectic sometimes, but I do have a Discord. We'll get all that information. We're streaming Christmas Day, too, towards the afternoon. And so I'll get all that information Saturday. We'll try to find that out. I'll get that reinstalled, figure out what that is, and we'll share the link to that here in the stream.
Man, I just can't hit this lag steer.
John Cox. What's going on? John Cox in the house. Did you get the link to Cowboy stream? I already shared that in there. Awesome. Oh yeah, Franklin. I mean, we're just harvesting what we're harvesting right now. I got a lot to do. We still got cotton. I'm gonna have to lease something to do cotton with. The cattle and stuff needs to be fed. I'm pretty sure. Let me see what all. We got a lot. Grass needs to be cutting so we can make some hay. The productivity's down. Look, you know, I mean, we're sitting there. Water's bad. They're out of food completely right now. I think everything's out of food when it comes to them. I did speed up time. I say we. I sped up time. So at least a couple sets need a lot of food.
I
Horses are doing
wonder
pretty
if
good.
now that we have sugar beets, maybe we should snap up that production chain.
I'm telling you, Wiki, Mouse doesn't leave it out. No. 4 days. 4 day seasons. 4 days. That's why we're on December 1st right now. I just went ahead and sped up a little bit of time to get us in December 1st. We're in December. I know we're at the end of December, but hey, I didn't want to speed up too much because I didn't want to lose my crops. So we got into December, Wiki. But no, 4 days. 4 days on the seasons. Big Dog Gaming, how's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good. Wiki, for the amount of time I actually get to play now, I should do 28-day seasons, to be honest with you. So it literally sticks with what I'm doing. But 4 days, I can speed it up if I need to in between and do whatever, and I can, in a sense, create content or something I can do. Because on average, I might, like, this is the longest time stretch I'm going to push it. If we make it till midnight, we're going to be pushing a 5-hour stream. And so that's what I plan on doing, is trying to hit the 5-hour stream. And so, other than that, I average, baby, what do you say, like maybe 3-4 hours gameplay, if that. Sometimes not even an hour. Sometimes I get on long enough to download mods. And so, that's why we moved the stream times for those that weren't in the first stream. I'm going to try to stream since I'm off on Saturdays, every Saturday evening. We're going to try to hit for 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Central, and I'll stream for at least a couple of hours. Any other times I get off early, rain days, something like that, I'll stream on those. We got some big giveaways coming up here in the near future. We're bringing in the new year like with a bang. And by giveaways, I don't just mean a little gift card, something like that. We're giving away full copies of the game. Like, what do you play on? Do you have the game? If you have the game, maybe you want the season pass. Maybe you want something else. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you don't even want this game. Maybe you just need the money to buy a game that you want to buy, something like that. Let us know. We're going to pick the winners whenever it comes up when we're doing the giveaways, and we'll get with you. Not only will you get whatever you choose, in a sense, the game, if you want the game, something else, the money to get another game, etc., etc. We're going to be giving you a one-of-a-kind, in a sense. I mean, the only people that are going to have anything Farmmit merch right now, like Farmmit Inc. merch, are actual Farmmits that are part of the crew. But those that are lucky enough to win the giveaways will get something of their choosing, a hat, a hoodie, a t-shirt, you know, something like that is Farmmit Inc. branded. And you don't have to pay no extra. It's just coming to you. It's just going to be quite. It's a surprise, but I'm just spoiling the surprises because I suck with surprises. So you're going to get Farmmit Inc. merch, and then eventually we're going to have a merch line coming up. There's a lot coming up in this new year. And so just stay tuned, because the first 2 quarters of January are going to be hectic and amazing for a lot of people. Let me tell you. And everybody
I'm
has
not
a chance.
empty.
Oh, because I'm full. I'm going to dump these over here in Missy B's silo real quick.
Well, I was going to say, are we going to hang on to them and just start the production chain, or what are we going to do with that? Because now that we got sugar beets, we could actually start making sugar.
Yeah, we could start making sugar. I hope sugar sells pretty good, because let me tell you, I only have $132,000, and I need to lease a case cotton harvester, so we can knock out that cotton field and start doing that dang some
okay. Here's the transition. Sugar beets are paying.
Labor farming. Why are you necking in your favor?
We'll call it $400. Sugar beets are paying $400. Now, if you go down to sugar, you're looking at $1,400, $1,500. No.
We got Faber Farming in the house. That is what I'm talking about. Faber Farming's in the
Then
house. Faber,
that,
we changed some stuff up. Be sure you share the link to your channel, Faber. And anybody else that's got a wrench that has a channel that wants to promote themselves or a friend or another, share the links to their channel right now. Let's get everybody moving around and see what's going on. You know how we do it. We show love to every platform, to everyone, to extent. Maybe we get mad if I love too many people, but I love you all, and she's okay with that.
now once you got sugar, there's a couple different ways you can go with it. Like chocolate. Chocolate's paying like $6,000.
Oh, really?
Or
John Cox, you better believe it, man. When I jumped back on PUBG the other night, we had one chicken dinner, and then I think a second place. I got 13 kills on that. Yeah, Baby's been killing it in Warzone. I've been trying to talk Baby into streaming her Warzone. She's been primarily playing Warzone. And, I mean, she outkills me when I play with them sometimes. And that's not because of lag. When I was playing with, like, and it was hitting, she could outkill me. Going back to clear. What do you think? You think we should just go ahead and jump into some sugar? We can take a loan. We have full loan capabilities. 200 comments we just hit tonight. Oh my gosh. Y'all talking about a Merry Christmas. Big Dog with his channel right there. Oh, I'm telling you, Wiki. I've already been wearing Farmmit merch. If you're part of the Farmmit Inc. Facebook page, you'll see some of the real-life farming videos I've been posting. And I was posting them to my personal Facebook page, but I'm primarily putting those all on the Farmmit page. Repping Farmmit Inc., repping Backwards J Land and Cattle now. And so, I mean, it's just amazing. Like I said, yeah, me and my family are beyond blessed for what's going on, and there's only one way that I know to pay it forward, and that's to give back to everybody, man. Like, we had so much help getting to the point to where we're at that, like I said, the new year is going to be amazing, not only for my family, but for a lot of people, and not just people that watch YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of people that I spoke to out of YouTube, out of Facebook, out of whatever, that it's just going to be good. And it feels really good to finally be able to pay it forward and to know that, like, I can make people, we can make people as happy as that we were made and as comfortable as we were made when we were in our toughest times. And even if you're not in a tough time and you just happen to win something, that's, even more better for you. You know what I mean? But, there's a lot of us, and it's been a tough year, and it's probably going to be a tough next year for some people, but always stay positive. Always think of better days. That's what gets us through everything. I know it's not as easy as it sounds. Trust me. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. But it is possible to make the best out of something that's the worst. And so, rough year for a lot of people, but it's tuning out to be a better year for people as well. And so that's what we're in. We're ending it on a good year. Oh, I just ran into a tree reading chat. Texas cotton farmer. There you go. Like I said, Franklin, you can share your link just as well, brother. I'm telling you. Faber, where did you go, Faber? We need you to share your link too. Slick, share your link. You ain't got to be a farmer just to share your link, Slick. You've been holding Warzone down like crazy. It's like I said earlier when I was telling Mouse, I've been watching everybody, man. I just can't comment on the live streams. I got to watch a lot of them afterwards. Always leaving a like. Sometimes I come through and leave a comment, something like that, if I can, if I'm not too tired. But, now that I'm having a little bit of free time and doing whatever, getting off a little earlier and stuff, I'm primarily focusing on trying to jump back into my groove and getting everything going back that way. Oh, just rendered the new lunchtime discussion. Tots, get your channel in here. If you want a good conversation and want straight to the point, Totster12 and his LTD's lunchtime discussions. Be sure you check him out. Be sure you go and subscribe to the channel. The man's a straight shooter, and he is OG as OG can get. Been watching us since what, Cowboy? Back on 17? This is what we, yeah, back on 17. And Totster12 has came through doing his thing right there. There's Franklin with his YouTube channel. That's what I'm talking about.
Cereal Factory.
Boom, there you go, brother.
Okay, let's just check out the dairy.
John Brock hitting him with his YouTube channel. He said, if you got them, share them again. Let's do this. Like I said, we're all about promoting growth, and we know we're all good people here. We all respect each other, do our things. Like I said, treat anybody's house the same way you treat mine when you come in. Good conversation, good whatever. Leave a like if you like what you're seeing, whatever. You know, we're all the same team no matter what. We've been going through enough to where, I mean, if people can see how this works, people from all walks of life, I mean, from all kinds of countries, you know, we got Canada, we got UK, we got the US, we got the Caribbeans, we got people from all walks of life. But we all have one thing in common, and it ain't just a game, it's good conversation, and it's keeping peace, and it's good. Like I said, it's one thing that we've always been proud of. And like I said, with this new lease on life where I'm coming through, I'm going to try to be as calm as I can. I'm going to use the calm side of Lunatic here. Lunatic's still going to be here, don't worry. And like I said, there's going to be days that I will lose my cool. But it's not going to be near as bad. As you can tell, I've already toned it down hardcore. I think I've only dropped the S word one time. But it was deserved. I ran into something. And like I said, that is not for monetization purposes. That's just for respect. When it comes to, you know, I know a lot of people might have their kids around, if they might fire it up on their phone or might hit it up on their computer, something like that, you know, and so out of respect, we're going to try to maintain something PG for you guys and gals. That way you don't have to worry about having to tuck the phone down, turn the volume down, or, you know, go back and watch something while you're in the bathroom, something like that. Totster12 right there with his LTDs, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh,
Okay, so there's a couple different plants that need sugar. The dairy is one of them, and the cereal factory is one of them. No, the cereal factory is not one of them.
Mama Big Dog, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing good. Like I said again, I hope everybody
and the dairy need sugar.
is having a good Christmas Eve. But I also hope y'all looking forward to Christmas. I think we're only like 3 hours away here Central Time. But what, 3.5, 2.5? How many hours are we away from Christmas? Two and a half. Yeah, I'm going to have to shut down the show right at midnight because I'm going to have to get up and do some Christmas festivities. Like I said, you know, I got my dad down here working with us at 4 in the morning. Why? At 4 o'clock in the morning we have to get up? Oh my gosh. I'm pushing it then, pushing it till midnight. I'm going to have 3 hours of sleep. Isn't that what Trump said? That's all he needed was 3 hours of sleep. The real Slick right there with his channel too. Boom. Y'all go and sub it up. Like I said, Slick is an OG partner too with the Warzone part of it. I know we got 50-50 here. A lot of people like watching the shooters and like watching the farming. Regardless if shooting wasn't your thing, y'all know y'all still share the love. Y'all go through there, watch, you know, enough of the video so it ain't just leaving a like so the like sticks, and then hit that like, subscribe to the channel, show Slick the same love he's been showing me. Brought me in as a stranger, let me play a few games with him back in the day. I mean, it's been nothing but great things out of Slick. When he could have took a chance and had some little whiner come in here and be like, you know, teabagging everybody when he killed them. But I did not do that. I did not do that. I was a humble player. Faber, there you are. That's what I'm talking about, Faber. Good to see you back. If I missed you again, like I said, you look better that you're not naked. Being blue. Faber farming, man. Hilarious streams that he has over his way. Streams every day, pretty much every day. I'm always seeing Faber going live. I mean, I'm in the middle of work sometimes I'm getting off. I've been able to catch a few of them, getting to talk with them. I haven't been able to join VC or anything like that, but Faber farming, if you want a good laugh and you want something good and fun going on right there, be sure you check out Faber farming here on FS22 now. He usually is on point with any kind of good mods that are coming out. He's doing the first looks in a sense. He's playing with them really, but he's got them on his farm, showing you this, showing you that, working through whatever. And it's just hilarious. Like I said, if you ain't laughing whenever you go to Faber Farming, then you just don't deserve a laugh, let me tell you. Good to see you, brother, though.
Dude, I don't think we have a sugar mill on the map.
Oh, so we have to put a sugar mill down on this map then, huh?
I think we'd have to place one.
The Farmmit Facebook page again. For those of you that aren't on the Farmmit Facebook page, feel free to join. Everybody's welcome. Share whatever you want. Don't matter what platform you play on. It don't matter if you're not playing Farming Simulator. You can share any game. Any game, every game. I mean, there's car sim, there's, racing, there's Apex Legends, there's PUBG, there's Warzone, there's all kinds of games. Red Dead. You name it, you can share it, whatever. I mean, there's no limits to that. Yeah, you have to place the sugar mill, Franklin says. So what kind of loan do we need to take for that sugar mill, and where do we want? I can tell you where I want to put it. I can tell you.
Well, the mill is, I think, 80,000.
80,000.
So then, it's whatever land you got to buy to put it down.
No, I ain't got to buy the land. I think I got to see the number. There's a good field that might be pretty level over here. I'm gonna run this way real quick. I'm gonna see. It's about 53 and 54. I think it's 55, maybe. I don't know. What are the numbers here? Yeah, 55. 55. It's just been mulched and fertilized and that kind of stuff, so we can just set it down wherever you want to on 55. And I'm going to go ahead and borrow some money. I mean, we can afford to do that. I'm going to borrow $100,000, even though we're sitting at whatever. Let me see. Borrow. Man, I wish it was this easy. Just go to the bank and hit square. Go to the bank and hit square. We're going to borrow $150,000. There we go. Okay. We're going to borrow $150,000. But, yeah, you see where I'm at? Field 55 on the map. Get you a sugar mill, place that thing down right there.
You got a bunch of money beans in 55. I don't know. What am I 53? Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, you're on the money beans. Leave them alone. Don't touch my crops, man. This is our money makers here, I think. Maybe. 55's that little square right there. Our triangle or square rectangle. Yeah, you're running on it.
Yeah, this would work.
Wiki Farms with his channel right there as well. Look at all this, man. This is great. Y'all share the love. Y'all know what to do. Jump back and forth. Do your thing. Subscribe. Watch, the last video uploaded on the channel. Watch it for a minute. Like it. Do your thing. Comment on it just so you can make sure whatever. Say, hey, I showed up. We're going to do our thing. Do our part. That's what we're going to do here. Sharing the wealth, man. This is a good Christmas stream. Well, Christmas Eve going into Christmas stream right here. That's what I'm talking about. Had a great turnout. Had people, coming through, doing their thing. Mouse might have left, but I'll get Baby to share Mouse's channel. We'll get Mouse's channel. Anybody else that might have left? Yeah, use a $10 million loan, man.
Should we flatten this out first?
I don't know. I've been pretty lucky, man, at just placing it down and then, softening some stuff if I need to, or, leveling, doing some stuff like that. It's what you're comfortable with. I don't know what you've been really doing, but all I've been doing is placing. Like with all them cow pins, I just placed and then softened and, did whatever. If there's some humps that you had to go up or whatever. You can usually see by the decks if they're sinking in or, that kind of stuff.
Because we could probably put a couple of different plants on this plot.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Wiki. We're getting you there to 1,000. Wiki's at 987 subs. I would like if I could finish this Christmas weekend and have them at 1,000. And I think we could make that possible between the Farmmit page and between what we can all do as word of mouth and everything like that. I think we can make that possible for you, Wiki. Let me tell you. Let's go! 20 likes! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Much love to everybody again. Merry Christmas Eve. We're going on into Christmas. We got till midnight to do this thing. Then I gotta get some sleep. I'm sorry, I have to. Like, I literally came straight from work, set up some stuff on the farm, getting it all going, and we're running into. I'm drinking this coffee drink. What is it called? It's Columbia Coffee. It's a mocha draft latte, foamy nitrous infused milk plus cold brew. And no comment on anything else I'm drinking.
Alright, go walk around that and see if we need to soften anything up.
John Cox, much love, man. Holy moly. What's this back part? The dump area, we're gonna have to soften the dump area back here at the back. And soften right here up front. Where you would have the like little wrench trigger and everything. I can soften it if you want me to smooth all that out. Unless you want to go ahead and hit that. That is your call on that.
Alright, go ahead and take a look at that back spot. See if that got any better.
Yeah, I'm telling them 16 times maps don't play. Them 16 times map. Franklin, them maps, when they said on PC you get on it 16 times and we multiplayed, you might spend a whole day before you ever see me pass by. No joke. That's one of the maps you multiplay, and if you didn't set up a farm right next to you, the person you're playing with, y'all ain't seeing each other unless y'all might meet at the store or pass each other on the highway. That's real life right there. 16 times. Oh, there goes old Franklin. Going to the dang cotton mill. Going to the gin and drop his cotton off. Yeah, them 16 times are supposed to be for multiplayer for sure. I mean, you take on a 16 times by, I mean, some of the sizes of the fields and stuff on there, my gosh. Like, you would literally freak out on the size of some of the fields. It's like being in Texas. It's like being in Texas. Wiki, you'd be like me, right? You get on the multiplayer map and you'd set yourself up in a hardcore corner hiding from everybody pretty much. Where's Wiki at? He's way over there on the back corner. He bought them last 4 fields over there. Hey, literally, Franklin, 30 minutes just to, especially if you're driving the harvester. That's why you see a lot of them PC players putting them on them low loaders and hauling that stuff to their farm. They ain't doing that 20 mile an hour or something. That will take 30 minutes just to get back to the farm. How's all that softening going? Pretty good your way? It looking good, man. The grass is already painted around it. You had that back end place perfect, man. We're literally the back dump spot. You come in off the road. Boop. No, Wiki, I'm telling you. I mean, especially even for console Wiki, like, I mean, with PC, you know, what did they have back in the day? Follow Me mod and that kind of stuff like that. This is the console version of Follow Me, and I know I ain't been using it. Y'all will see me use it. I still haven't been using it. I'm saving all that. You know, they got a GPS mod on PC. They got a lot of stuff that I'm kind of saving all them hidden talents for that. But I have used the AI mods here to, you know, to bring a load to the field, to take a load to the silo, to take a load to, you know, haul equipment so I ain't got to drive it, etc., etc. And so, like, it is godsend. Like, it is amazing that is something that is actually that we can do. Yeah, course play and follow me. You know what I mean? Which now they got like a GPS mod that is literally, Franklin, exactly like it sounds. It's GPS, just like we would use the A and B lines. You got to set up everything in the field. It's kind of like Courseplay was supposed to be GPS, but Courseplay had a little bit of other stuff added to it. But the GPS, from what I'm getting, man, it is dead on GPS. It is like Starfire, if you have Starfire, whatever you have with GPS. Just pull into the field, map your field out, A and B line, bam, 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 and I mean, you got it going there. You got it going. You still there, cowboy? Spamming around? Yeah, I gotta dump that in the... what's that? I need to see what that combine's sitting at. I need to empty that combine out, so I'll be back for the combine. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this corn out. Get 12,000 liters of corn. That was not a lot of corn for that field. And I did all
so
the work.
You got the tipper going for the combine?
Yeah, I'm gonna dump this out here in the silos and then come back for the combine.
All right, and I'll just.
We need at least a case.
Or you want to use
cotton harvester?
You got this tipper sitting over here.
Oh, I brought that truck over there by that combine?
No, there's a tipper wagon sitting over here back by the cows.
Oh, I've been using that strictly for cows. This auger wagon's already empty as we speak. Well, I say that. Now it's empty. And all I gotta do is cross the bridge and I can head over to the combine. But you gotta find, the duels, maybe it ain't that easy. But that combine's gotta be fired up in the pipe out. But that's gonna be all the sunflowers that's there, so we'll have that for oil.
All right. Well, if you're bringing the grain cart, I'll go load up them sugar beets and take them over to the sugar mill.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. We'll get that thing going. I'll work all of this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hop over there and feed the cows. The cows that need the feed. They're hurting pretty bad on feed.
So let's see, where am I loading sugar beets?
Oh, see, that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm, why is it backing up? Why are you backing up? Was you rolling downhill? I didn't hit reverse. But yeah, real good input on that, maybe. Just farming, Nicholson. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Man, it's been a great turnout. bad boy up, and surely with $198,000, I can lease a case cotton harvester. Now, I'll borrow more money. We're going to be like $250,000 in debt. But it's okay. There ain't no reason why we can't make that money back.
No. Now, especially if we're going to get these production chains rolling.
That's what we plan on firing up, man. It's getting them going. We're on the same farm. We ain't got to worry about the whole permissions thing or sending money, whatever. We'll just see what we can bank. Where we start pretty much with like $200,000 at the very beginning, and then had to borrow $150,000, and so yeah. I mean, we got enough starting equipment. Like I said, I did a lot of work on the farm to have everything we needed, except for some of the main things. Like I said, I wasn't about to buy a cotton harvester and be in that much debt. Oh, John Deere, man, you look really good, but I don't want to mess with round belts, so I'm sorry. See what tires. I mean, why am I'm really going through tires on this thing like it matters, like I'm keeping it. Lease $24,000. Heck yeah, man. We're gonna make that back hardcore on that cotton. We are gonna make that back real quick.
The dump side is on the back side.
Your longest video on Christmas Day. That is awesome, John Brock. If you don't mind, John Brock, share the link to your channel one more time, just so everybody can go check you out so they can see what you got going on. John Brock, I'm telling you, Cowboy, you need to subscribe to John Brock. You like that asphalt racing.
I was.
You might be. Like I said, if you want to see some karting action and stuff like I don't know if it's going to be karting that he's going to be uploading, but he's going to do his longest video. But if you want to see some good kart racing, some stuff like that going on, he's where you need to go. I don't know if a lot's affected the season and all that. Well, that's what I'm talking about, Favor. That's what we're doing. We are all trying to grow right here. Baby, if you're watching and listening, I know you've moved off to the room. If you want to share MNcowboy77's channel one more time, he is live on the other side of me. So what he's doing here on this farm, y'all can see that. And I ain't told y'all have to go subscribe to anybody, but you have to go to subscribe to Cowboy. Because he's going to be my right-hand man on a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing multiplayer-wise. He's going to be hosting his own multiplayers. They're going to be open to people, anybody. We're going to open cross-platform. We're going to do whatever. We're going to have our own personal farms for farming. We're going to have the whole works. Everybody that wants to play will be able to play, no matter the platform. We're going to cater to that the best we can and do what we can. Even this farm, like I said, you know, we're doing a lot of serious work. You got a lot going on with it. I only opened it up. It is on multiplayer. 3 players tonight. We only have 2 in game right now. So we have 1 slot open for anybody that would like to join us. You're more than welcome to join us. I don't know how game chats, party chats, that kind of stuff works, depending on the platform and all that. Like I said, tomorrow we'll get the Discords and everything all lined out so you know the Discord, so you can join the Discord, and we can, you know, I just don't have no way to get the Discord. You know, I don't have the PC stuff set up and everything yet to where I can get Discord coming through. So we'll have to see what regular game chat does, you know, if it picks up all the voice audio. I don't know. I have not tried that.
When I was on with the boy earlier this week, he's on Xbox and I'm on PS4, and we were in-game chat, you know, in-game mic, and it all worked real smooth.
How about
Big Doug, what's going on?
Like that, seeing if any audio came?
That I didn't try because I didn't go live on that one.
Yeah, in favor of you, anybody wants to share their Discord, you can. I just don't have mine readily available since I'm watching the stream chat from my device. I would share the Discord, so I will share my Discord stuff tomorrow. We are doing a Christmas stream, probably around 7 p.m. Central again. That's what I'm going to shoot for, maybe a little sooner. We'll see what I can hit there. We don't have big Christmas plans. We're going to be spending time with my mom and dad down the driveway, literally here on the farm, and doing our thing there, having a good Christmas dinner, and, you know, opening some presents and, you know, stuff like that. and so it's not big plans, and so I go back to work on Sunday, so we're gonna try to hit what we can. And Saturday will be only a couple hours because I do need to. I gotta go to bed by 9 o'clock, just so I can make sure I'm ready by 5 a.m. If you got them, do whatever. We're at 21 likes right now. I could not be more happier. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. And again, Merry Christmas Eve right now if you're here on Central Time. If it's already Christmas Day your way, Merry Christmas to you. If I don't see you before New Year's, Happy New Year's and stay safe. We're back. Like, there's no better way to put it. And if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream or in the middle of it, there's big things coming. Especially in the first few quarters of January, we're talking about giveaways, full copies of the game if you want a copy of the game, no matter the platform you play on. Maybe you already own the game. Maybe you just want Season Pass, or maybe you don't even want nothing to do with Farming Simulator. Maybe you just want to buy another game entirely. That is completely fine with us. Anybody that wins the giveaways that we're going to be doing is also entitled to a hoodie, a hat, a t-shirt, something that you want, Farmmit Inc. brand. We're going to be giving away a lot of Farmmit Inc. merch. I say a lot. For those that win the giveaways. And then we'll actually drop the merch line to where you can buy and do what you want, that kind of stuff. Still be giving away merch on occasion, but we're going to give away a lot of merch through the first quarter of January, the second quarter of January, so pretty much through the first and then the half part of the month. A lot of merch you can give away, hoodies, hats, t-shirts. What do you want? What do you need? We'll get with you after you win, get your sizes, get whatever, and we'll send you your own Farmmit Inc. hoodie, t-shirt, hat, and then again, like I said, maybe the third quarter, if not 1st of February, we'll drop the Farmmit Inc. merch line. Hey, if you want to buy something, buy it. If you don't, that's completely fine with me, but we'll drop some merch. We'll get some stuff going for y'all. I know y'all asked for it, y'all wanted it. We're going to do it. We're trying to cater to everything. Giveaways don't stop after January. We're going to do a giveaway once for sure every month, if not twice every month. From here on out, like it's give back. It's time to pay it forward. And so, and if anybody, anything that you know, or anyone that needs some help, that needs something, words of encouragement, maybe they need a little bit more to get through, after the holidays and hit them hard, something like that, let us know. Anything that comes to the channel, we ain't been sharing the PayPal link or nothing like that, but anything that comes to the channel is all getting put back into the channel for not only giveaways, but to help anybody that needs something. Don't think because you ask for help, you need help. We don't look at it that way. Never have, never will. If you don't want to ask, tell a friend, and maybe a friend will tell us or whatever, but we'll make sure we can make things as easy as we can, given reason. We ain't millionaires, we ain't billionaires, but we're going to pay it forward and make things happen, and we're going to make big moves coming in 2022. And it's just only right. And we could not do this without all of you. Like I said, the first 2 quarters of January, we are giving back everything, and everything we're doing out of our own pocket. Nobody has to worry about nothing. Shipping and handling's paid for, all of that stuff. Just give me an address you want, whatever, delivered to when you win, and it's coming your way. And I hope you enjoy it the way I've enjoyed being able to wear my own merch here when I work. It's just going to be good all the way around, and I could not be happier with the turnout I've had in the last 2 streams, and I just know that we're doing the right thing, that everything's going, it's happening. Yes, I've been MIA for a long time. Yes, though, the ending of the middle of this year was rocky. I was in a bad place. Everything was going bad, it seemed like. My mood was bad. Everything was whatever. Through prayer and faith and hard work and just keeping on and keeping my head above everything, and the kind words from everybody and the help and the everything that has happened, I'm at a place now to where I can say not only am I thankful, but it's an opportunity that not very many people get. And those of you that don't know, like, I was in Oklahoma for the longest time, originally from Texas, here in Arkansas now, doing farming slash ranching in real life. That's what my day job is. Baling hay, cutting hay, raking hay. When that hay season's over, we're feeding TMR, actually running real life mixers. There's a cowboy floating in the air. Look at that. Look at that. Tell you, we're just magic all the way around this place. But, you know, been doing all that. The real life videos for that are on the Farmmit page. I don't have GoPros and that kind of stuff to where I record videos to upload them on YouTube yet. But give it time, and I'll be trying to get those IRL videos here to YouTube as well instead of just Facebook. That's why we've been uploading the Farmmit Facebook page, so you can get there, grab that up, see the real life farming, share everything you want to share. Don't matter what you're playing, what you play on, any of that. I think that's a collectible. Is that a collectible? It is a collectible. It's 2 collectibles. Collect and collect. I collected a water tank and a pig. All right. That's $2,000 in the bank. Necro 666. Speaking of the devil. Well, it sounds bad when I say it that way. Speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil. Necro, brother, how are you doing, man? PayPal's where it's at, Slick, let me tell you, man. Even if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll probably turn down monetization, even if I'm going to act right, that kind of stuff, because YouTube, they're pretty greedy. They're pretty greedy. PayPal, it gives us a lot more to be able to give back, like I said, you know, especially at the point where we're at, and that's why we're doing so much. MNcowboy77 himself said, even tonight, we had some stuff planned that we was going to do a giveaway tonight, and he was going to pretty much match me for what I was going to do here, but we're holding it off. We got some stuff set up. Trust me, y'all will not be disappointed. It's in a sense, it's always been go big, go home for the Farmmits, but in this rare occasion, we can go a lot bigger than we've ever been able to go. And we can sustain that at least without any kind of doubt in our mind that we're putting anybody in any kind of bind, doing anything like that. Of course, we'll take care of ourselves. Everything's good on everybody's end, whatever. We're not doing anything outrageous to where we're going to need to cry for help later on, nothing like that. But we're doing enough to make sure everybody can play the game, everybody can do whatever, or everybody can play a game that they want to play. It does not have to be this game. It does not. I promise you that. Here you go, Cowboy. You want to jump on that harvester? I'm doing the hired worker thing on him. He just backed up over me. I think there's still sunflowers in this thing I need to dump out. And I left it running. No on shift with EMS tonight. Well, I hope she stays safe. I hope it's a quiet night. You're running line haul for FedEx now. Man, you're moving around like crazy, Necro. Does it give you more time at home or more time away from home? Necro, you ain't doing any farming, are you, Necro? We got one spot open here on the farm. One spot. You got the wrong vehicle.
The lag is real.
Yeah, the lag is real. You thought hotspot was bad. Try satellite internet. Home every night. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm still running 400, 450 steady, spiking at 600.
Yeah, so the lag is very real. That is one of the downfalls of living out here literally in the middle of nowhere. I swear, when you walk out on the front porch, you hear banjos playing. Think I'm joking, I'll walk out in a minute, man. You'll hear, I don't hear a banjo. I promise you that. Yeah, see, I'm just dumping this auger wagon out straight into that belt, man, and it's dumping it straight into the silo.
Nice.
Oh man, Necro was thinking about doing a Christmas giveaway stream. Necro, if you don't mind, share the link to your channel right now in the chat. Everybody's been sharing the links to their channels and everything like that. Maybe you might postpone it to a Christmas day or something another, or maybe you're still going to hit it off, you know, in the wee hours. We're running until midnight tonight, bringing in Christmas. Then I got to shut it down because I found out I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know that part until I was told. And so, but yeah, he was going to do a Christmas giveaway. Like I said, we have some big stuff planned, Necro, here. Like, no joke. I happened to sweep up Cowboy here in the last, Cowboy made me late. No, I was late anyways because I was talking. But I like to blame it on Cowboy. But no, he didn't really make me late. We were just sitting there talking about everything. That's a tow cable for him when he gets stuck.
Case don't need a tow cable.
Oh, it's got one too.
No, wouldn't it be nice if they'd actually let us use that? We could have tug of wars.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'd have to bring out the 9RX for that one. We'd go track to track. Franklin, man, you're more than welcome too. Like I said, can I bump it up? Let me see if I can change the settings on the whole multiplayer thing. I can bump it up to, it was just on 3 people because I didn't figure I'd have more than 3 people that would want to join, especially last minute streams like this. But 3 for sure. If I have to, I can save out real quick and do whatever, and we can up the ante on it. Anybody's welcome, like I said, I still got to do the feeding of the cows and all kinds of stuff. I had to pull that thing all the way back out that way because I wasn't about to try to back it up.
Alright, I gotta step out for a minute. I'll be back.
Alright, do what you gotta do. Done with this bad boy for a minute. That's sad. I only got this tractor just to pull that auger wagon around. But hey, it's a wise investment. I might have the saddle track in, but like I said, I can always boot Cowboy out real quick and then go and save and knock that out. As a matter of fact, here I can jump on. Might have to download a few mods depending on what I don't have. Anybody don't have any other DLCs so I know to deselect some stuff? That would be if it was 22 when I was playing with 6 wheeling 3 hours and 40 minutes long. That's what I'm talking about, John Brock. Let me, if you don't mind, real quick, I'm going to save. Cowboy, hang on. I'm going to send you into the Bolivian real quick. We're going to save this bad boy. And what I always do, I save one time, we're going to save twice. I've always done that since 17, since everything. Save twice before you leave out. I mean, because I got like the Porsche tractor and stuff like that, but I don't think I have it selected for this one.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, I just kicked you out.
Sorry. Oh, I see that.
You just got fired. No, I'm just joking. We're going to bring it back in. I'm going to deselect the saddle track because I didn't need that anyways. I had it deselected to begin with. I just have a few case mods. Let me see. Anything that I don't have in the game right now, we're going to go ahead and deselect. Anything I think that I don't need real quick. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Sorry, a lot of case stuff's disappearing real quick. I already got a save house. I don't need the floodlight trailer. I'm keeping everything factory. I got a fuel thing. I'm going to keep that. That's going to be what I'm going to use to wash stuff with. I got a pretty good combine now. I'm going to keep that X9 in. I got a good auger wagon. I'm using that as a seeder. Might need a telehandler here. We're going to need a telehandler, aren't we? And so I'm going to need that.
Probably.
I'm going to need a wheel loader because I plan on putting a bunker down to do some silage. What am I using mower-wise? I don't know what I'm using rake and mower-wise. I know I ain't using the fast bell. I know I'm not using those mowers. I got the water tank down. I ain't using the big TMR mixer right now. I ain't using that pack. I'm using the rolling pack. I don't need those storage tanks. Let me see what else. I ain't doing nothing logging right now. I don't need that big lifter thing. I don't need that potato harvester. I don't need that planter. Dang, I'm clearing out a lot of mods that I didn't know I didn't need that I had in. I'm going to keep that all-purpose tool. That's how I'm going to haul my, like, what do you call it? Silage additive or whatever. We'll go on to 6. We got allow crossplay is on. Even though I'm live, I'm going to set a password.
Yeah, my stream clipped out.
You know what? No, I'm not. There we go. Let me put that up. 324 comments. And I don't know how long we've been going live for, but my gosh, let me tell y'all, like, that is beyond satisfaction.
I think I had 10.
Alright, so we're throwing it back up. We got plenty of room now. Alright, loading back in. Every time I try to download, I keep getting a download error. I don't know. Is that because I pulled the map, maybe, Necro? Because I pulled it down to deselect a whole lot of stuff. But that's what you get for the saddle track pack thing? I dropped it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on really using any kind of... I mean, I'm not running anything that gives me manure or slurry right now. I know I'd get digestate if we started running that biogas plant, but I'm going to stick with pellet fertilizer and spray fertilizer. Oh, wait, Dave said 3 hours to go. I forget he's on his time. We're going by our time, Dave. We're going by Central Time. Sorry.
Oh, maybe I joined too early. Back out and try it again. Couldn't connect to the game. What? Okay, there
Here we
you
go.
are.
I'm just loading in. I'm just loading in. Back in. And I have nobody that says they want to join yet. All by myself.
I don't know. It already automatically shows me at 100%, and it just spins and spins.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there we go.
All right, let me pull the chat back up. All right, Franklin, no problem. No problem at all. Where was I left at? We'll leave. I don't even think we're going to make a module. Well, synchronizing. Nicholson, I'm ready. He's going to be kind of mad at me though I ate his cookies. Sounding gonna come here and be pretty angry at me. I didn't mean to. It's just that, man, them look like some good cookies. And who wants to let milk sit out till it gets hot? I left the note though on the plate. Told him milk's in the fridge, and the leftovers of the cookies are in a Ziploc baggie on the counter. He'll understand.
There we go. Okay, there's no snow on the ground, but there's a snowman out in the front yard.
No, that's my fiberglass snowman, cowboy.
Oh, yeah, you turn the flashlight on it, you can kind of see the fibers.
Yeah. Just add that thing just for decoration.
So does the Christmas tree sing on this one too, or no?
No, I walked by it. It didn't make much. I got that Christmas tree that's right by the house and the one by the highway too. You see that?
Yeah.
Let me see. I got some hay in here. I know I do. That's where I brought all my hay to. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you got almost a half a cotton bale in here.
Dumping off a little hay to start with. That sounds good, Necro. Sounds good. Oh, really, John Brock? I tell you. Six cannot not mess with logging. He wouldn't be six if he wasn't doing some kind of logging. Now I'll top these bad boys off with some TMR. That's a good question, Necro. What did you find the game name whenever you were looking me up, Cowboy?
No, I just put in your name in the search box and it brought you up, brought up your game.
I'm gonna just invite you, Necro, to the game. Oh, hoping for Mrs. Santa Claus, huh? I pick up what you're putting down, Nicholson. Excuse us. I'm gonna jump over here to this whole party chat real quick. We're gonna get Necro666 here in the party. Bam. Holy moly, we got a Necro. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Oh.
What's going on?
Then I hit all those bells. A silage pack? What is the silage pack? I thought did you not see it? Well, no, I don't know if it showed me deselected all these mods that I deselected. Is it
I had to download 25 mods when I joined it.
Yeah, he already, this early into a game, had to download that many mods. Is it going to be the tires, like the bunkers with the tires? Like this? Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, he did fix it because the tires were white. Right, so we got Necro. Franklin said he was updating some mods. I think I moved it up to 6 people, just in case. Just in case. I was not expecting this at all. Not expecting this at all. I figured I was going to run till midnight and just be talking to myself 90% of the time, but no, it's been beyond good. 23 likes. It don't show you dislikes no more. I guess it don't want to depress you. Unless there's no dislikes. I don't know how you tell if there's a dislike. I mean, it really don't matter, because regardless, you took the time to watch it to dislike it, so you still gave me something. Uh-oh. Anthony, you talk to yourself too? Thank God I'm not the only one. Okay, maybe I am. Have I been talking to myself this whole time? Cowboy, is your voice shared?
I think so.
I've been talking to myself the whole stream. No wonder I have so many people watching. They feel sorry for me.
I guess I never checked your stream to see if it was coming through.
This dude's so lonely, he's been talking to himself like he's working with somebody. So home every night now.
No, I think it is coming through because I think I heard it echo on somebody's phone.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you got a 60% bale and cotton harvester.
Is it enough to even let us dump it out?
Yeah, it's letting me unload finished bale. Where do you want me to unload it?
Red Dirt Reaper. Let me blue screen everybody real quick. Yeah, Necro, I don't know if you're ready for this lag, man, on this satellite internet. You thought a hotspot was bad? from what Cowboy's saying, it's pretty rough. Nick, are you playing on a 4 still, or are you playing on a 5 now? Ooh, yeah, I can't keep up with that. Franklin, does it have a 22 at the end of it? Red Dirt Reaper 22, by any chance? So, like, how does that work? Pyro, he's on a 5 too? PC? So, who hosts when y'all play? Or if y'all, have y'all played? You host it then from, like, it's PlayStation hosted from the 5? Like, who does it go off of? Like, per se, me, you, Pyro? Yeah, no, like a paid for server. That's what I'm talking about. But like, still, the slot count and all that counts on whatever. Like that. If y'all happen to have went over. Okay, so it automatically contours to the lowest then. I got you. All right. Yeah, see, that's what I thought he was saying when he was talking about how it worked with that, and that's why I didn't even bother with it. You know, like, because I mean, there's no sense in dumbing something down when you paid money to actually, kind of play to the fullest. You know what I mean? Like, PS5 can keep up with the PC a lot better, than me coming through and dumbing something down. I mean, it ain't too much of a dumb down. Well, I say too much. 5,000 slots compared to what? 2,700 or something like that, I think we got here. Yeah, in the map, yep. Okay. Anthony, I'm gonna stay at McDonald's Wi-Fi as long as I can. Don't don't you say nothing. Oh, I'm telling you, man. We're getting fiber laid the beginning of this year. Like we're doing our own fiber, like 'cause we run a fiber optic company too on the other side of the farm in it and ranching we do. That's what my wife does. She works on that side of the farm. Well, I say farm, that side of the company, and then we do the farming part. But we're laying our own fiber. But for the time being, I just tried anything, man, that would let me at least update my games. And satellite internet will let me update like it's nothing. But as far as I can't play Warzone no more. Oh, why am I going to videos? I can't play Warzone no more, or no kind of stuff like that. Like I can play PUBG and Farming
Well,
Simulator.
Warzone's broken anyway, ain't it?
It's not if you have good internet.
Oh.
There we go. We got Franklin, aka Red Dirt Reaper, here in the house. Man, how you doing, brother? What are you stuck on
Alright,
mod
so
wise? Do
you
I need
under...
to deselect something or something like that, or you just taking some time to download them? Okay, let me get this invite sent. Necro, do you need another invite? What's that spinnery cost? Because we have to own the spinnery to get our pallets out of there so we can take it to the tailor, right? First, yeah, and then buy. Yeah, well, do you already know, cowboy? Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Get that going that way. If we need to borrow some more money, we will. We can pay it back quick. I guarantee you that. I can hustle on this. I can field flip if I need to. I don't know. I mean, I got enough collateral on this farm. I should be able to get a pretty sizable loan. If they do it the way they did on 19, the more you own, the more of a loan you could get. I think, Anthony, if it came between KFC and McDonald's, McDonald's' Wi-Fi would blow KFC away. I mean, personal opinion, but I'm pretty sure. Not very many people stick around at KFC very long. But a lot of people stay in McDonald's. I don't know why. It's the fact of life around here, Anthony. Now, I don't know how it is in the UK. On Saturday, John Brock, alright, I'll make sure I got the spot available. Said I got the whole crossplay on and all kinds of stuff like that. It's just going to be really bad for people when they play. But that's why we have MNcowboy77 here while I was pushing everybody to his channel, because he will be hosting a lot of the multiplayers that we do, because he has more adequate internet to where if anybody's lagging, it'll just be me over there or something like that lagging. So it's just like a prelude into whatever. And we got Necro666 and OG here in the chat. This is Franklin in the chat, by the way. Necro's over here. What are you trying to figure out over there, Necro? What's going on your end? Oh, I got you.
I'm coming in now. I'm at 10% loading.
Okay. What is the little message above your map, man? How do you read it? They have a little message icon with a red dot on it, and I don't know what to do about that thing, and it bugs me. Oh dear, here's some deer.
Yeah, I don't see it on my end.
It's on my end, man.
I've seen it before when I host, but I don't see it on my end now.
We're done with the Ropa, right?
Yeah, unless you're gonna do more sugar beets. Because now we own that sugar mill.
We will plant some more sugar beets, but I'm not going to have that Ropa sitting around on the farm until we get back to that point. With as long as it's going to take them to grow.
Yep.
I returned it. You're in the cotton harvester right now, dropping that off, working that whole deal out. All right. What do we do here first? See, what do we just knock out here? What fields were those? 47 and 50. We're gonna have to get a mulcher on those. Is it 40? Is it 47? Yeah, 47 and 50. We'll get a mulcher on those. If somebody wants to get on the mulcher, I can get on the mulcher. Whatever tractor you want to choose to put the mulcher on, I'll come behind you with the fertilizer spreader after you get it set up wide enough, and then I'll disc that in. And then somebody can jump on, hook up to a planter, something another, however you want to do it. Alright, grab the mulcher. Where did I put that thing at? 47, if you want to jump on 47. Excuse the lag. I'm standing by the mulcher if you see my body, though, over here. Yeah, the driving's going to be pretty hard. I'm going to try not to run too fast. I'm not spamming through vehicles either. I'm just walking around to them just to try to make it easier. Hey, you want to use this 8R? You could use this 8R over here on that. I'll use that 7 to pull the fertilizer spreader. Heck yeah, so it's been going good your way, though? Franklin? Oh, yeah. Besides the wind blowing too hard. That's the lag. That's the lag. Don't worry. Sands, huh? About what time do y'all start going through there? And yeah, I mean, y'all do tillage and stuff like that. Start spreading some fertilizer, getting everything ready for replant. Oh, okay, okay. Around March. So you got a little bit of a break in it. Y'all don't do no kind of anything in between. Y'all just straight cotton. But it's always easier that way. Yeah, literally, you got to worry about shooting the hogs out your field or losing half your crop to the deer and the hogs.
48,000 for a little over half a bale.
That ain't bad. That paid for the lease of that ropa. It's 25,000. I want to say for the ropa.
Shit, that should have covered the ropa and the cotton harvester, shouldn't it?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe
did
it's
you buy
25.
that?
It was 20. No, I didn't buy that cotton harvester. I ain't making no big purchase. I got enough stuff right now to where I feel free to lease some stuff. Plus, we have contracts available. So, in 3 contracts, can you still run 3 contracts when you're doing multiplayer? Surely you can, right?
I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
so.
you can. So, you know, we can fire up contracts too. We'll see what the big hitter is. We'll all double team on a contract.
So
Do our own field work.
you gonna just return this cotton harvester then?
Yeah, go ahead and return it after we're done with it and stuff like that. Because I mean, it takes so long, even with seasons off, to get stuff to grow. And like I said, I was in August when I got on tonight before the stream, and I fast forwarded time all the way to December and got scared because I thought my crops were gonna die. I'd at least wanted to be in December since it's Christmas, you know, for the stream. But I stopped at December 1st, running 4-day seasons. You know, back in the day, they told us 3 days were the way to go when it came to the seasons. And it worked good on 19. Like, I like 3 days. Even having, you know, 3 days made it good if you ran multiplayers. It gave, you know, you had enough work for everybody to do. Even if, and we usually ran, just 4 pretty much. And so running 4 people, it gave you plenty of work to do. But, man, even when you turn seasons off on this thing, you're still sitting there having to wait on your crops to grow.
There comes Necro.
All right. You know what? Let me unhook this 7 from that. I think I got all the cattle fed, Cowboy, but they might need water. I'm going to drop this 7 off for you right here by the water thing. You want to swing that thing around, hook up to that water tank that's right here by where that trailer was sitting under the lone oak. That's what this is, believe it or not. I accidentally put the lone oak down, and then I put that other tree down in between the pins, but I left you that 7.
Alright. So, okay, yep.
That water tank should be 100% full, and then that other white tank that's right there has got some water in it. I found out that you could find free water in the river or something. I've been buying water. I mean, I was already buying it from the in-game Elm Creek tank, but I sold it because I didn't really like how it looked. I feel bad that I'm the only one that's driving around on this map without lag, man. This is just terrible. I can't wait till we get this fiber in, man. Like I said, we already got the contracts in. We got everybody in Hempstead County signed in for the fiber. So we're not only setting fiber for ourselves here on the farm, but we're setting fiber for a lot of other houses and households and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I get to learn a new trait that I didn't really want to learn. I was wanting to stick to the farming stuff, so they're going to move me to the construction side where I learn how to directional drill, run a plow, Not a plow like we farm with, but a actual plow that they plow in fiber optic stuff. And so the new year is going to be pretty hectic, but it should come with some raises, so I'm okay with that.
I told you.
What did we hit on hotspots back in the day? Like only like 100, 190 was bad, wasn't it? Oh, you'll hit 1,000.
Yeah,
I mean, Cowboy's been going up to 600.
I'm hitting 350, 400 steady with spikes up to 600.
We're dropping fiber here first, so by mid-February we'll have it all lined in and hooked up for the house. I'm still stuck in a
Like when I hit
the
the
satellite
gas,
internet, so I'm gonna just use that.
I hit the gas and I got like a 2-second delay until it moves.
That's that stop and go. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. That's that stop and go braking.
I'm not getting a trigger, so it must be good on water.
You rest easy, brother, man. We'll catch up with you. Hey, reawaken PUBG, man. We'll take care of you over there. All right, Necro. So let me see real quick. Oh, I didn't even give y'all permissions, man. See, I'm so rusty at this. Promote farm manager. Join the farm, Necro. I got it set on. Well, yeah. I mean, evidently it's on cross because crossplay. It has to be on even for a 5 to join a 4. What are you playing on, Franklin? Are you playing on a 5 or are you playing on 4? Okay. Too bad when Necro joined it didn't upgrade us to 5 status where we could just boom smash. But no, even without a 5 on PlayStation 4, there's still more than enough room now for us to have all set up individual farms and been able to farm that way. And could have bought your own equipment, the biggest of the biggest, the baddest of the baddest, and still had plenty of slots. And then of course you move up to the 5, you have even more room to play with, and then of course PC, it's just like possibilities are endless depending on how deep your wallet is. And I'm not trying to go all out with the PC. Like I said, I want it to be able to run 19 and 22 good, and I want to be able to have enough room because I'm going to have well over 150 plus mods. And so I want it to run good with that. And I ain't going to do the streaming and stuff because you got to have like well, I don't know. I was told that I could hit the live button on that too and just go straight live like I could on PlayStation. But if I can't and I got to buy all these capture card things and all kinds of streaming this and whatnot, like it's just not worth it. That will be my personal time farming is on the PC, and then everything live and multiplayer will be all on console. Now you can hire a worker if you want to, frankly. You ain't gotta worry about the money. Like I said, trust me. I didn't have your permissions. You was having a rim telling you. I mean, but if you need more beer, just let me know. I'll gladly drop a 12-pack off at your tractor. It's up to you. I mean, all my only rule is just don't wreck my stuff. I had a boss, that's the way he was, man. He'd come to every tractor and drop off 12-packs, and he'd be like, drink what you can, but don't mess my equipment up. And I said, all right. And at that time, I was pretty damn young, so it was like only 3 beers, and I was like done. I didn't want to chance it. I didn't want to be the guy that had to call him, hey, boss, can you dig this thing out of this tree? And see, I was spoiled before I came here to doing the beef cattle and stuff. When I worked cotton, when I first started, I had the only tractor that didn't have Starfire on it. He wanted to see if I could, do all the cultivating, planting, and all that without it, it made it easy because your other 2 guys that were planting and doing whatever, you would just plow or plant their skips. And we had the, the width set just right to where I hung over a little bit on, you know, whatever. And so I could, it's easy. Just line up in the middle of their skip and just go, you know. And then after about a year of that, they finally, because I mean, it cost a lot of money to upgrade a tractor because you have to have the steer and stuff put on, especially the older tractor that I was in. And finally we upgraded it to having the Starfire, and like that was totally different on just lining up on an A and B, hitting a button, and then just waiting on your beep at the end and hoping you woke up. Hoping you woke up.
We just upgraded all our stuff to PS2.
It's crazy how efficient that stuff is.
Oh yeah. We traded our planter off for one that got all the precision parts on it.
Okay.
And with the precision stuff, we have to run GPS.
Yeah, no, literally to make everything work right the way it's supposed to and put out what it's supposed to put out. I mean, you can literally set what you want. Like, you're not wasting a single seed if that's all set up right. Like, and you said irrigated, right? So, you know, the fertilizer is done through irrigation. So you're irrigated over there. So y'all have some mad cotton your way then, I bet. Man.
Well, this year was about the best we've had in 12 years, and we paid on the irrigated about
3 3/4 bell, man, that's what I'm talking about. Because, you know, I drove through some of my, you know, old farming stomping grounds and stuff during, not quite harvesting season. It was just now flowering off, doing real good. Then came back through to pick up my son and actually saw it all bloomed out and everything. And I was actually shocked on the non-irrigated land, that, especially some of the sandy land that they run around the counties that I'm from. You know, it was hit or miss on that. It depended on what the wind blew and how much it burned up sand on your, you know, rows on what popped out, you know, most of the time. And they actually had really good cotton. But they didn't strip it worth a damn. Like, I mean, it looked like you shredded. I was like, dang, they shredded all that, didn't they? And they're like, now, oh, see the modules. Oh, no, they didn't. There's about like 9 more modules on the ground. I mean, a lot of them switched to the round bells and stuff now. I saw a lot of that when I went through. Like, a lot of that. There was only a handful of actual people running bull buggies and module builders still. Which I don't blame them, man. I mean, the cost that you save on that. I mean, the wear and tear on the tractors, and, you know, that eliminates 2 tractors. That's your bull buggy gone and your module builder. You just have one tractor you kind of have to worry about to, you know, put them in line and do whatever for the module trucks to come pick them up. And so, fuel cost, I mean,
it's getting so hard to find hands and guys that just want to work once for Christmas season. If I want a full-time job, it's not a position that's available for them either.
yeah, see, that was one of the sad parts whenever I first started in cotton. It was seasonal. That was it. And I understood that. You know what I mean? Like, most of the people already had their full-time help that they needed and what they would. But you do need the people, especially when you're running all kinds of extra stuff like that. And then, like I said, it took me, I worked for about 4 or 5 farmers seasonal before the first one gave me the option to become full-time. And then I was like, well, heck yeah. Like, I've always wanted to be part of plow, plant, and harvest, not just harvest. And so got that opportunity. And then, like, of course, he, you know, put the word out to where, like, you know, when we were done with whatever, you always had one old boy that was still kind of behind in the season. And I'd get shipped over that way to help him out finish season. So I was getting paid by another guy and then helping them finish out whatever they needed to. And then, of course, you know, I never needed work after I got full-time. And then the person that I worked, you know, you started talking about crop shares and all kinds of stuff that came out, you know. And so I understand why people would want, you know, but like I said, that's hit or miss. And again, even them old boys that want the full-time stuff, man, they would be good for about 3 months. And that's being nice. 3 months, but, you know, there was some weekend warriors and all kinds of stuff. You'd have them Monday through Friday. Once that check was wrote, you didn't have nobody on the weekend. It's just the regular hands you had, so you might as well just keep them. Yeah. And I'll jump over there and spread this on that field you just finished. Well, let me just waste a lot of diesel right here. Is somebody riding the horse, or is my horse just fucking roaming free? Well, from the view I'm
Well, if
getting, that horse is just
you shut the
walking down the.
fucking gate.
I thought I did. Don't blame me for my horse running wrong. That'd be Pistol in real life here, man. Like, nobody will ride him. He's got real bad ADD, ADHD. Like, even when he's getting shoed, man, you put one shoe on, and then he'll start, like, doing this canter thing, sitting there in spot, just trotting. Not even moving.
Squirrel.
You walk him around the building a couple of times, so you bring him back in, you can put the other shoe on. But I ain't ever met a horse that will cut through a creek like that horse will. I mean, I was shin deep in water with him just going through it like no other, and all them other horses stopped. Like, they turned around and stuff and tried to leave and everything like that. Now, that horse never quit when we was checking fences and doing everything, and so they were like, well, nobody rides that horse because we always said you had to be stupid to ride that horse. And I'm like, oh. That says a lot about me then, doesn't it? And he said, well, no, we ain't saying you're stupid, but we ain't ever seen nobody
Lunatic pops up. I'm your man.
Yeah, I'm your man, literally. Like, that's the way they made it seem. They're like, no, we're not saying you're stupid. We're just like, we ain't ever seen that horse react the way he does with you. I was like, well, we both suffer from ADD. Maybe we understand each other. And he's been the best horse that I've ever had. And we had a nephew of the boss's wife that, you know, comes down when he has off time from school, and so they stuck him on that horse this week, man. And he came in the other day and he said, man, screw that horse. And I was like, why? What's wrong with Pistol? And he's like, he don't listen, he don't like me. And I was like, man, watch this. And I'd walk next to the fence and he'd sit there, dude, and trot and run next to the fence. I was like, he just don't like you. That's not his fault, that's your fault. And so they kept him. Instead of selling him and getting a different horse, they kept him. And so they literally say that's his horse. Like, he deals with that horse. But like I said, he's good, man. He's hardcore. Like, I mean, I ain't ever roped a steer or done anything on him that he's let me down. Like, I mean, he's always been on point. He can drag them and knock them down as fast as he needs to. He can do whatever. Don't miss a beat. And he'll sit there and wait on you to rope them and tie them up and everything, or move them around and get everything shooted. He listens real good, knows his whistles, knows his calls. Like, he's as good as them high-dollar horses. He just needed a little bit more time with somebody that kind of understood that, like, we need to go fast? Okay, let's go, man. Everybody like, why are you going so fast? Because he wants to go fast right now. We'll slow down in a minute. Trust me, if he's thirsty, he'll drink something. See, Necro's on a farm, promote to farm manager. Necro, if you get tired of riding that horse, man, you can start a contract of any sort that you would like to. You can borrow the equipment, or if we have something to use, you can use it. That way you don't have to just sit there and ride really? Go ahead and start fertilizing
There
this
is
field.
about $12,000 cultivating contract open.
Well, I got a good disc, and I got a 9R that's just sitting in the shed right now.
14,000. Yeah, there's a couple of high-dollar cultivating contracts up.
And that's at speed disc too, so that thing should rip through it pretty quick. See, that's been my toughest gig, man, is figuring out if I want Case to partner with me here in John Deere or Versatile. But I'm hoping that some modders put out a lot more Versatile. Like, we need a lot more in the game than what they got. You know, I mean, because there's a lot of options. Like, I watch, Farmmit Mike, and see what he runs through and everything on that. Like I said, we have a lot of wiggle room for these modders to come through. Yeah, Yeah, they did kill it with that. And I know some of them are putting those internationals out. I was watching, I think, DJ showing some of them bringing some of the internationals. But, I mean, what was that? That last tractor they put out there. Well, I say the last. It wasn't one of the last. Nicholson would know.
The 86 series?
Yeah, yep.
I grew up on a 1086 and a 1486.
So you said they were killing.
That 1086 we had, man, we used that for fucking everything. Chopping corn, baling. Alright, so where do you got this cultivator hiding?
You know, that is a very good question. It's over here behind the silo. You see it over here where I'm standing?
Where are you standing?
Behind the big side, the bin, behind the big silo bin.
Oh, that one up against the shed there?
No, it's right here. The green, it's kind of camouflaged. It's green right here where I'm at.
Yeah, alright, hang on. I'm fighting the fucking lag steer here.
Especially in that tractor. Man, that tractor would have to be the hardest. Let me walk away and see if that helps.
No, go the other way. God damn it.
Oh, memories. Even though it's worse than a hotspot. I'll try the hotspot tomorrow if you want me to.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what I'm watching the chat on. Well, I actually did good today and had a bunch of stuff going just in case. Way more than 2 people could handle. 4 people, left the contracts available for the 4th person to do and everything. And, you know, me, I'm really just standing here till I can spread more fertilizer so I can always help out on a contract too.
I took the $14,000 one. There's still an $11,000 one open yet. Let's see, the 14,000, that was for field 68.
And we threw water to everything that needed water, right? As far as the animals go, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I drove all the way around. I only got one trigger to dump water.
Yeah, they're all good. Why are my horses talking about puberty? They recreate now? So my horse can have another horse with your horse? What the hell? I didn't want no horse babies, man. I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. You really?
Hey, at least it's not like real life. You ain't gotta break them.
I'm telling you, this is. But still, I gotta pay to feed them, man. Is that legit? I guess so, because my horse is literally, I'm looking at it and it says puberty, 13%. Why else would you be worried about that? That should not be something that's going through your stages. The health is at 0%, man. My horse is going to die, but he's clean. And his daily riding's at 100%. His fitness is 0, his puberty's 13, and his health is 0. What is Cowboy sitting at? Yeah, and I skipped about a week. 2 weeks. Well, really, technically 3 months. By the way I had it set. But who's keeping track? But now they reproduce. That is pretty cool. It would just be a lot cooler if my calves that I had over there, that were literally, what were they? I want to say, well, at that time, before I skipped time, they were only 1 month. So I skipped 4 months, 3 months, because they were only 1 month old. And they still look like full-grown cows. That's false advertising. That is false advertising. I'm telling you, I'm like, what in the world? You're full grown. I could sell you right now and make top dollar off of you. Like, why do I need to feed you anymore? Do they turn to caps if you're running seasons? I mean, I don't know. I ain't tried the whole seasons. We are not running seasons right now. I do have snow turned on, so I'm surprised it ain't really snowed. And we're expecting snow later today or tomorrow from what the weather says here on the Farm Sim Weather channel.
Yeah, I I ran my test map with seasons on, and I had it on 3-day seasons, and they don't even give you enough time to play in the snow at all.
I run 4-day on mine. It's the same way.
Yeah.
Same way with 4-day.
Break out the snowblower, and as soon as you start trying to use it,
Yep. Yeah, I made one pass with the snowplow blade, and the rest of it just fucking disappeared.
What is that? 28 days? Before it actually switches to what you switch to? Hmm.
you can't save and back out.
It's a good question. Whatever you were left on. Oh, okay.
So they fixed that one, because I know before the patch, you could stay back out the game, but you came back in and update it.
You switched to?
If you had it on 7-day and you wanted it on 4, it would automatically change it along with it.
Oh, I don't know if I got that. I just know that you go work with your calendar there, 8 days a season. With 7 days going on February.
God, Dave.
The calendar is not.
Seven still watching. 25 likes. Man, talking about a massive comeback. Yesterday was actually the comeback. Well, no, I don't know. What was it? A couple of days ago that I streamed to talk about the comeback. But you see why I did it by myself. Well, I didn't, like I said, we ain't talked in a while. I didn't know you was planning some kind of giveaway, but like I said, I mean, get something set up on your thing, man. You want to do a giveaway, I'll live stream from your end and join you over your way. And just do the same thing like I was doing over here and try to pull them over that way. I mean, we did really good tonight on a lot of channels grew tonight. I mean, maybe only by a handful of subs, you know, but everybody was going back and forth, subbing to each other, and I mean, it was like old times, man, like the way it used to be. And I mean, everybody knew, you know, you had.
I'm pretty sure I got 40 views on the day.
Yeah, see, I
go watch my stream. It's me from the movie.
you know, because you actually had to study for it, right? You actually had to, like, I have a notebook right here beside me that I'll have to remember some of the stuff that I got to write down to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I had to do this like real work. But I ain't complaining.
Yeah, because then how to get your drivers to drive across the map by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I had to reread that twice.
Shoot, it took me a week to get them to actually do it right, and then I still have to situate them sometimes to make them drive where I need them to go. That's why you notice I ain't used it too much yet. I'll use it some in a live stream, but it's because, man, like, the time it takes me to go down there and hook you up to whatever I'm hooking you up to and then line you out and point you kind of in the right direction and then set you off, I might as well just drive it there. But it is very handy when I already know what work I'm
And a
doing.
buddy of mine was telling me too, if you're on multiplayer, don't use that extra AI shit because it'll crash your game.
Well, my server main power, I found out you can as soon as that fucking boiler picks up a barrel, gifted up some bacon.
Oh,
Oh,
no
wow.
shit.
So on my service, no bales.
Okay. So it's kind of like it used to be in the old days. Don't turn on your beacons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd be on the grass doing whatever. Whoever was driving, fingers would hit the button to click out the bale. Sudden cultivator or whatever the hell was touched up to the tractor and be a tractor, and either the person baling out or the other person.
That is
Huh.
a crappy game of Russian roulette right there.
And it's weird that it only does that on your server with the baler, because I've never had the issue. I don't know.
Maybe it's the baler. Auto wrap the right behind. Baled separate, wrapped separate, and
Yeah.
I just said, you know what, me.
That's good. Can you buy bells though? Yeah, see, okay, so it ain't in the bale itself, it could be in the baler then. If you can buy the bells will still react the same way that baler wrapper, I bet.
Everything is out except for the fact that when it discharges the bale. That's it.
See, I still can't get the AI to follow the combine, download the combine.
You can jump over there and hit them cotton stalks. We'll mulch that into. I'm trying almost a no-till method here. I've noticed that it worked as long as you have a no-till planter or whatever. Usually if you cut it in this way, and this is the crazy part, which after the patch it hasn't happened for me, but before the last couple of patches, when I did the whole mulching, then I'd spread the fertilizer on top, and I would jump in a seeder or a planter that was no-till, but it didn't have a fertilizing option. When you no-tilled over this, it gave you 2 states of fertilizer. Like right now, if you look on the map, it only shows this first state that I'm putting down. But whenever I ran a planter with no fertilization option on top of it, there was this no-till, which it plowed this fertilizer in, is what I would think, or cultivated it in. It still gave me 2 states. But I haven't planted anything since the updates. Well, I started to before I killed my last save game, on purpose, just to get rid of it because I wanted to start new. And I'm pretty sure it didn't do it again. And I was like, well, that's crap. That really kind of takes away no-till to where I have to actually cultivate my fertilizer in, or I'm going to have to respread over the top. So I just been to be on the safe side after I, mulch, spread, cultivate, then plant. Even if I have a no-till option, I don't know, just to cover something, and it gives, especially if you're doing content, it gives you more stuff to do, even if it's pointless and more wear and tear on the tractor. I can't wait till we get to our plant off, where we plant every one of these fields in cotton, or every one of these fields. Well, we ain't gonna do corn. Corn, if it hurt me that bad on 19, I ain't planting every one of these fields in corn. You're talking about melting the game. I don't know how that would work. Corn was savage. I mean, we did it on 17. 17 handled corn. I mean, we ran through a lot of corn. Yeah, we had a little bit of whatever. That was on a hot spot, though, and we still managed corn. 19, you throw more than 2 cornfields and you have a multiplayer going? Heck no. Even without a multiplayer for some reason, if I had too many fields planted in corn plus running them high poly count mods from John Deere and, all them John Deere mods, man. That's going to be my first episode, is going back to Doll Ranch on 19, finalizing my sell on that farm, and then coming over here to Elm Creek, even though I'm already live on them. But like I said, that's why I ain't taking it serious just yet, because I know there's still one patch that's going to hit that's going to require you to really start a new save game. Light Shepherd, man, how's it going? Dave, if you're in the mood to play, man, we got plenty of slots open still. You just got to fight some mad lag. I'll try with the hotspot. We'll do a test run tomorrow, Cowboy, or something like that, before I, jump on and do whatever. You got big Christmas plans tomorrow, Cowboy? I only plan on hitting maybe a 2-hour stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central to 8, maybe 9. I don't know, something like that. I gotta go to bed by 9, man. 5 sneaks up on you so quick. I was talking about you the other. That's what I was saying. Speaking of the devil, I was talking about you, Necro. I was like, man, I don't understand how when we played like back on 17 and even some of 19, that you would play the whole night all the way through the morning till you had to. Well, no, I remember one time that you would play and then you would only shut the game off because you would literally be just like hitting an energy drink and going to work. There was no sleep in between on that one. And I was like, man, and Cowboy was the same way, remember? I mean, he worked a little later in the afternoon, but y'all both, like, that's what I was talking about, man, could play. I mean, we used to hit 13-hour streams, 12-hour, 9 hours, like, you name it. And, like, literally, it's either I gotta leave so I can get 2 hours of sleep, or it was like, I'm leaving to go to work. I remember the worst ones were when your wife would show up home from work, and I would hear her say bye to you before she went to work, and then I'd hear her say hi when she got back. That was bad. No, literally, yeah, she worked 10, 12-hour days, and your old lady would get home, and I'd be like, holy moly, dude, I gotta call it. I'm done. Yeah, I'd ask you, like, did she literally go to work and now she's back? Yep. Yep. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. You and Killer started doing that hardcore there towards the last, man. I ain't spoke to Killer in a while, man. I mean, he's been doing good. I know he's got visitation all squared out with his daughter and everything, man. As far as I know, he's been holding it down and he settled down, as far as I know. But we all say we settle down. I think we just get quieter. We just get quieter. Dave said, what's the name? Dave, everybody's been asking me that. It's just best if I send you an invite. I think it's... I've been pretty good. I can talk a lot. No, it really will. Even with streaming, but like I said, that's why I've been good about talking. Still going strong, Wiki. You are right. I think we're 4 deep now. About to be 5 deep if Farmer Dave joins. They're fighting mad lag, but I'm giving them all permission so they can hire workers so they ain't got to deal with it. Hopefully. That's the best bet. Just put it on some rows and hire a worker and just sit there and enjoy life for a second. For December, though, I'm telling you, all the leaves already fell off the trees here. That's because that wind came, and as my old boss would say, it blowed so hard. It blowed really hard. Today, though, man, I ain't ever seen wind so strong that it was literally blowing the TMR out of the chute and out of the troughs. Like, I tried every angle I could hit to get something in their troughs, and I was like, you're going to have to eat the stuff off the ground. I'm sorry. Like, here you go. Here's you 3,000 pounds on the ground. I do good about keeping the pad clean, though, and keeping the troughs clean, so, I mean, but still, the cows, they shit where they eat. I promise you that. I mean, they poop in places you wouldn't even imagine. And then we set up some cables. You know, we have some J troughs that we have set up. And so, you know, I ran some cables through. You know, we have, I think, like 3-inch pipe that we set across. And then the boss was like, set one cable up. I'm like, man, I think they need 2. He's like, no, that'll be good. And then on top of that, we didn't put an all thread in it to tighten it up. We just stretched it with a fence stretcher. And then just put a clamp on it to clamp it down. And they, every morning, I pull through there, I dump out their feed. And then you got all these calves that hop out into the trough, and they eat straight out the troughs, and then they hop back under the cable so they can go get a drink. I'm like, touche. But hey, they clean the troughs and J troughs from where they eat from. If they stay on that side, I got a lot I got to shovel out. Some rocks and whatever all the trash that gets put in there. But when them calves jump through and they eat standing in them troughs, man, they help me out big time. I mean, big time. They actually knocked that down a lot. And that's one thing, like I said, from cotton farming. I mean, there's a lot of maintenance on tractors. Like I said, it was part of that Starfire thing, getting that all going, everything like that. So there's still your maintenance, everything you had to do. But this whole ranching / farming thing, and I've worked in the oil field, I've worked at a rock quarry, a dog food plant. I mean, I've worked some labor jobs, man. But this thing is, it's there. There's new stuff you're learning. I mean, not only am I having to feed and do whatever, I gotta check troughs if we got any kind of leaks. I'm a plumber too, believe it or not. I became a plumber when I got here, and so I can fix, do all the troughs. And then fencing, like I built some game fences. That's real easy. I was a welder on that deal. I'm still the welder here, but now I've learned how to stretch barbed wire, and I mean, I can put a fence together. You want a mile fence done, I can put that mile fence up, running a regular hand-driven T-post driver, and have every T-post eye level all the way across every strand of barbed wire. Depends, what do you want? 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, it don't matter. And you have a good fence done up that you ain't got to worry about. As long as you give me new wire, you ain't even got to give me new posts. As long as they're straightish, I can set you up a fence. And I'm pretty proud of that. It's a lot of work, but like I said, shoot. I can sit there and be like, hey, you see that 6 miles of fence? I did that. When that cow goes through that fence, he's going to really go to Burger King super fast. Super fast. I ain't about to play about them fences, man. I think the worst that we've had, I mean, we bought 900, about 1,000 acres. It's like 990 something acres. That's our newest farm that we bought. And like when my boss buys stuff, he buys everything if you're willing to sell it. Like he'll buy your cattle that's already on there, he'll buy all your equipment, he'll buy anything you got in your barns, parts, whatever. You set a price, and he'll bargain with you on whatever, that kind of stuff. It depends on how much you got, whatever. He knows, he ain't ever gonna lowball you. Like he knows that, most of the farms we buy have a lot of good stuff on it. Most of the farms we buy have a lot of ponds, creeks that run through it that, spring fed. So some of it we don't have to worry about troughs, and then the other stuff, he buys, it's already got 2, 3, 4, 5 wells on it, that kind of stuff. But he tries to buy it up that way, like with everything. Like he makes it as easy as he can on you, to where you ain't got to worry about shuffling stuff, unless you want to, But we bought this new farm, 900 and something acres, with over 16,000 head of cattle on it, and on top of that, that guy did not control the birthing rates of whatever. Like he didn't give them nothing, so they're having babies in the middle of December, January, and February. Worst times possible to have some babies. Luckily, we ain't hit a hard winter though, or a hard freeze. I mean, we've had a couple of freezes, but them babies are dropping during the heat spells that we're having. So I'm hoping. We still got so many pregnant, it's unreal. Like, I do not want to get woke up in the middle of the night to have to go drag babies out of the snow. And see, when my boss first started, he's not a cattle guy, really. He was not. I think he's about 4 or 5 years into it now. He's, always done, like, he works for a major telephone company. Does a bunch of fiber optics. He don't really need it. This cattle's just something for his kids to fall on, and for, at least I have work doing it. And so he had the mistake to where he didn't control birthing either. And they had babies during, December and all kinds of stuff like that, and they lost so many calves. Like, I was told that they had to drive through and pick out a lot that froze, because they actually had a bad winter that year. And he learned his lesson, though, real quick. By gosh, I am like, I don't know. I know. I'm going to say it in the stream. I know people are against abortion and some are, but I tell you what, you ain't ever seen nobody abort a calf like me, you come in, you get tested automatically. We test you for every disease you could have, everything like that, dehorn you, whatever, give you all your medications, and then throw you that one thing that says, no, you are not having babies until I'm ready for you to have babies. And then that's it. They get put out in fields, and like literally they start in different sections. One's here, one's there, and then they all get moved, and I never see the last set. The last set, when they get moved to the field right before they get sent off to get sold to Wendy's or whatever, I saw them at the beginning, and then they move on. And bulls, man, we got some high dollar bulls around here. I think we got like 2,000 something bulls. There are a lot of black bulls and a lot of white bulls. But like I say, and they all get segregated to one point, because, you know, like I said, they're controlling the birthing rate now. And then that come that time of the year, all of them get picked up and get put off in different, you know, whatever. You're going to knock up all these. You're going to knock up all these. 5 of you are going to knock up these. You know, take your pick. You know, something like that. And then after a certain amount of time, we pull all the bulls, and then they just get treated in luxury. Get fed, get sheltered, get whatever. And then not to mention how many baby bulls we're having. I got one in my sights that well, I didn't know it was a bull. I thought she was a heifer. I was like, yeah, I want this calf right here, man. I'm going to feed her up. I'm going to get her, and then he's a bull. I'm like, well, shit. I still want him, kind of. He's the whitest bull I've ever seen for as muddy as it's been for the last 3 months. I don't know how he don't get dirty. He lays on the damn ground. And he's still like, it's like a duck. It just runs off of him. Like, I mean, pearl white. And his muscle mass, though, already on him, shoot. But I didn't realize how much bulls actually cost when you buy them that way. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. I don't need a bull that bad. Yeah, I don't need a bull that bad. Never mind. I was hoping it'd be like a little, I work for you, you're going to hand me that is me handing you down the price. Like, the bulls cost that much, and I'm knocking off so much. And it's like, hey, never mind. I'm glad we got another bull to add to the pack. Them Charolais are mean as hell, man. Oh, poor cows. I'm telling you, we've had a lot of breaches, man. I remember my first one, because I didn't do nothing cattle. This is my first experience, and I ain't even been a year here yet. So I'm like, oh shit, what the hell's coming out of this cow? That don't look right. Get on the phone, I call my boss. I'm like, hey, this cow looks like it's got all its guts coming out of the backside. Oh, she's about to have a baby, or she already had a baby. Can you tell if there's a lot of blood back there, whatever? I'm like, I ain't about to get out of my tractor and go look. Who the hell you? So anyways, I get out of my tractor and I go look. And I'm like, yeah, she got a lot of blood. Oh, she had a calf. You see it? Well, I sure as shit. There's a calf with an umbilical cord still hanging out from underneath it pretty much. So I'm like, all right, that was smooth. If this happens this way, it's smooth running. No, I see this other thing, and it's like, hey, this heifer, she got like, I don't know what, her stuff turned inside out. Something's happening. There's a big bag thingy, something, and it's leaking juices. Oh, that's a breach. Is it like in real life where humans breach? And he's like, oh yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, they have tools for that. What do I need to do right now? Well, you kind of need to corner up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring my horse, I'm going to rope her up, and then we'll both pull her out together, or pull them out together. And I'm like, wait, no. No. You got to pull that thing out of that thing. Like, that thing's got to come in. He's like, yeah, it's a breach. If you don't pull it out, it'll kill her and the calf. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so, yeah, I learned real quick what happens when I see that. But now, the sad part is, I don't have to call somebody. I'm a modern day cowboy is what I call it. I don't have my horse with me all the time. So what I do is I drive my tractor back to the barn. I jump in a 1,000cc side-by-side, and I grab my rope, and I go out there in the side-by-side and rope her out of the side-by-side, man, and then get her down and then try to help a breech. And we're pretty good on our save rate because, you know, we feed every day. Every single day. And then not only that, we have to drive and tend to cattle every day, regardless. You're always checking fences, you're checking whatever. It's literally a 24-hour kind of thing. And so you catch a lot of stuff that you really wish that you weren't at work that day for. But yeah, I learned. Like I said, I mean, I love learning anything new. But it is, like I told him, I was like, man, when I was a cotton farmer and so, that was easy. I mean, yeah, there was still work into it. But man, that was easy compared to what I'm doing now. Like, where's the satellite guidance when I cut hay? Where's the hay bind? I mean, come on. I'm pulling these crones behind. I mean, where's the hay bind? I mean, I give them props here in Arkansas. The grass dries so fast, you don't have to ted it. We run them crones, and you know they have the swathers on it. The fluffers that fluff it up a little bit. It's dry in the next day or two during hay season. You're already raking and baling, and I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. You're skipping a major step, though. I'm just saying, if you played Farm Sim, they still have no clue to this day that I played this game. Oh, I think we got some money beans, man. Yeah, we got some money beans. We need that thrash header and that harvester over here, and we can harvest off these soybeans. And I think everything else should be done over here on this side as far as mulching and stuff goes. I got the fertilizer spreader doing its thing. Yeah, I mean, you can grab the harvester if you want to. I'll grab it. You can grab the grain wagon, whatever. What are you running, Necro? Did you use their stuff or were you using ours? Okay. That's cool either way, because they don't tax you near as bad as they did on 19 for that. Like, at all. Like, 19 is like a $2,000 contract. We're going to charge you $948 to use our shit. And it's like, whoa, hey. I have to still buy the seed for that or whatever, you know? Let's see what we have. Cowboy, you in the 9?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to step away and go take care of some shit, and the fucking hired worker got stupid. Drove the tractor down under the fucking bridge.
Alright, well, you're pulling the speed disc?
Yeah, I'm just about half done with this field.
I'm gonna switch you with the, what is this, the 8R? Right, yeah, the 8R. That thing will pull that thing, no problem. You want 68?
Alright. Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna use that so I can pull the auger wagon. I think we're gonna knock out them honey beans real quick so we can get all this prepped up, and then we can jump the 9 and the 7 on the planter and seeder and start planting stuff out once everything's knocked out. I mean, it depends. I mean, so what do I have here? 11:30. 30 more minutes to go. Oh, did the stream crash? Oh no, the stream didn't crash. I just had cloud cover. I tell you, man, that's part of the boondocks. I wouldn't trade it though, man. That city living got it. Oh, real fast. Yeah, you remember, Cowboy, when I'd be playing and you hear the gunshots?
Yeah.
Man, that's Oklahoma for
Pop,
you.
pop,
Pop,
the
pop, pop.
fuck was that?
It's like, you gotta lay low, be quiet. I don't know what that
Get away
was.
from the windows.
Yeah, get away from the windows. They can't see me. I got the lights off, remember? Oh, that was some crazy stuff. I'm glad they got my kids and family away from all that. You gotta do what you gotta do for work, but man, when you gotta do that kind of stuff, it's like, wow. It's like, we didn't do the whole whatever you're supposed to do when you look up places you're gonna live and look up like, is this the like hood where you gotta rep a gang sign before you can move here? Didn't check that aspect of it. I was not ready for that. I'm a country boy. I'm used to where I lived and all that. It's like the worst thing is just respect your neighbor and hope your neighbor doesn't hate you for some reason. And you was good. They didn't shoot at each other. He might not look at you or wave at you, but at least you didn't get shot at or whatever, or get shot around your house. I'm talking, this is in downtown. You're like less than 4 blocks away from a McDonald's and somebody's popping a gun off. And you can see them doing it. They're not even trying to hide it. It's like, I did not see that up my window. Remember, I had some of it on video. Remember that? That old dude pulling the gun out on it? I tell you what, man. I couldn't make the stuff up. I tried. Several times on the gunshots, though. That was crazy. That was when it was real. I gotta go. Mute myself in the live stream. Try to talk to y'all private. Just so y'all know there's a bunch of gunshots going on. The police are all showing up. Here you go. Let me go ahead and back that up and at least take that up. But yeah, so this is a lot quieter, but I did not figure it was that far off the grid. I mean, it was owned by a professional golfer at one time, but I forgot back in the day when he was a professional, internet was not a big deal. It was dial-up then. They don't even have a phone line here if you wanted a home phone. This was send letters to your relatives kind of thing. Even if they lived like in the town that's only 15 minutes away, you still had to mail them some letters. I mean, if you was good at smoke signals and it was out in the yard that day, maybe you could talk to them.
Nah, good CB radio reached that.
Them CB radios ran supreme for the longest time.
Yep, big aerial antenna, 1,000-watt kicker. Fuck, you talk to Tokyo. What the hell was that one buddy of mine had? I think he had a 100-foot antenna.
Farmer David should be like Lunatic Comms game, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. No connection again. What is going on? There's no connection. Still. Yeah, LUN and oh, train! Oh! Let me check this real quick. Let me see over here. Do I need to like click on your name specifically? Maybe let's see. Let me enter. No, it says like if I click on your name, it says mute chat audio or view profile. Party settings. Let me see what I got for party settings. Always allow my voice. Prioritize party chat. What else would I check, man, for that? Can I look at them without killing the stream?
Well, that'd be something Lunatic would have to do. Yeah, you can look at your settings.
Would I hit the share button again?
Yeah, just go to advanced.
Is it advanced or the sharing and broadcast setting? Well, everybody else is getting heard, right, Necro? Or I mean, yeah, yeah, no. Advanced setting, audio share settings. That's all stuff for me. Yeah,
That way?
I think with game chat it'll eliminate everybody's voice. I don't know. I don't know what 19 does now. You know what I mean? They'd have to adapt it for the fact that you're gonna be it's crossplay now. You know what I mean? But I remember wasn't it back in the day that on game chat like y'all couldn't be heard? That's what we had to do party chat all the time.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember if that's what it was or if we just did a party chat because we wanted to. PUBG. What time is it? I think. Oh, bye.
Oh, he went to game chat.
No, he completely left the party real quick. We'll try that out. Maybe see if he can hear himself.
Oh, there he is.
Joining back. Anthony PUBG. I tell you what, man. We got 20 more minutes left. If I'm not mistaken. What time is it? 11:40. Yeah, we got 20 more minutes left. I'll shoot somebody before I go to sleep. That sounds bad. I'll shoot somebody on the game before I go to sleep. I gotta rephrase that. Some people take stuff literally when I say it.
Maybe sneak in some Hunter Call of the Wild.
I know Nicholson was waiting on some Hunter Call of the Wild. I don't know, them PUBG games are like, what, 20, 30 minutes on their own? I get on Hunter Call of the Wild, that's gonna be like a 3-hour ordeal. I'll be just going to the Christmas party at 4. Which really, it ain't, it's just 4 o'clock we're getting everything set up, I guess. I don't think I have to be part of that. But I'm pretty sure my old lady would get pretty mad if I wasn't trying to at least watch the kids during all that. Because when Mama wakes up, they decide it's time to wake up, no matter what time it is. Still doing the same thing then? The 5 though, it's still the same way like the 4. You can just hit the button and go live without any. Okay, yeah. Almost like the what? Does it let you set it like the 4 to where, you know, if you hold it down for this long, it's a picture. If you tap it real quick, it's a, you know, clip. Or if you hold it or just tap it, it comes up with all the options? Because I got my 4 set on. If I hold down the share button, it'll take a picture. If I just tap it real quick, it brings up all your menu. And then if I hold it and hit square, it records an hour-long clip. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't get me to lying about a 5, man. If they weren't so hard to get, I would have had a 5. But then it's kind of like what Franklin said. Yeah, I wasn't on the ball like that. I mean, I think half of the people that play with bodies and stuff now are on 5s. Yeah, you got Ghost, Mojo, like a lot of people. I lost count. That's why I don't even waste their time with my peasantry. No.
These mere mortals we now have to say that things.
So that's why I made the choice. Like I said, I'm sitting on a 27-inch Samsung curved screen monitor now. I got the PC speakers for it. I just need to build what I want as far as my tower goes, and I'll be set up for PC.
Yeah, I've only got
Yeah, I'm gonna actually set one up, man. Like I said, it ain't gonna be for streaming at all. Period. Like I've always said, I'm still gonna stream from console. I will get a 5 eventually. Like I'm still gonna upgrade the console, especially since I know I can just port all this stuff over. You know, get my hard drive and go over that way, and bam, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yep, and I'm good to go. And that's what all my stuff's like. The PlayStation itself, my 4, it only holds anything on Share Factory. That's all that's on the. That's why it's lasted so long. Because the only thing on it, Share Factory, pretty much it's saved to the PlayStation itself. You know, and then as soon as I edit a video and I get one up or, you know, whatever, like I delete that video afterwards. So I don't have to hold a, you know, I don't need to go back and look at it. I can go to YouTube. And so that's what saved it. But every game that I have is on that hard drive. Every hard save that I need, whatever's on that hard drive, and it's lasted. And that's just a 2 terabyte, man. Now I have filled it up. You were right. I went crazy on them, getting all them free monthly games, man, and downloaded every single one, and I finally hit it to where I filled it up. And so I had to. God, well, I believe that you were the. You were. Yeah, you were the man that always had any game pretty much you could name that you could play at the push of a button. Like, what, you want to play that? Here we go, bam. Yeah, what do you want? You want to play it? Okay. Yeah, literally. Alright, Farmer Dave's up for some PUBG too. I think these last 20 minutes are going slower than fire, let me tell you. Fire when you're burning red oak. One thing I miss in Texas is my damn mesquite, man. There ain't no mesquite tree here. Wood you can start your fire in your fireplace with, and then you can barbecue with it too. There ain't no wood around here unless you buy it from the store that's really good in cooking with. I'm telling you, man. You make a killing down there. I mean, if these people even knew what mesquite wood was down here, they'd never barbecue the same again in their life. I'm sure some of them got them pellet grills and bought some, but they still think it's foreign wood or something. No, Texarkana's right there. You're that close to mesquite. Yeah, see?
Okay, I got a question about them 24/7 servers. If Lunatic rented one of them servers, I mean, we can all see what we're pinging right now. So if he rented one of them servers and we jumped on his server, would we still be pinging this high? Okay.
That's why, like,
Okay.
Necro said he got Texas.
I think when I Texas and not LA or not DC, or Texas would be good. That'd be good.
Well, they're supposed to reboot server locations too to add. I think it's like 15 more in proximity to like. And not, I mean, it's not just here in the U.S. So some of them 15 are going to like some of their overseas partners and stuff too. But 15 more, and I think we're getting 6 of them in the U.S. if they're gonna place out.
Well, and I don't know where my buddy's Nitrado server is out of, but when I'm on his, I'm pinging like a steady 50, 60.
Yeah, that's real good.
Okay. And he's up in Canada, so I don't know where his is out of. I thought he said when they were going on a regular multiplayer server, they were going out of Chicago.
It might be. What's it cost, if you don't mind me asking?
It's $1.
$1. Wait.
First initial setup fee and $1 a set. So they're not buying off the whole. And I go for 6 people allowed on my server at a time. I have to pay $2.
And that's per month or per week or what?
The whole year.
Oh,
What
okay.
did the whole year run you? For what you have it set up for now? Almost 60. So it'd be about
Shit.
$80 to $100 a month to run like a 7 people, 8 people server.
No, 60 bucks for a year.
60. Oh, for a year.
I think 60 bucks. My farm server is good for a year.
Oh, and just for 60 bucks. Okay. Oh, wow.
And that's only for 4 people. I'd have to pay more now if I want to.
Okay. And that, but
What's
still
the
that,
max you can go on there? Oh, you can get... Now, can you do 16 people at one time?
Yeah, if you had 16
Holy
people
shit.
to join it, you could.
I can set up a server.
Yeah, if you...
I don't want to see a farm.
I...
You go get 16 of your friends. They could all try to get on.
Yeah, exactly. Try it, you get on. I'd hate to see that too, man.
So every shot's like $1.50.
Yeah.
That's the minimum you have to start with this for? Okay.
So a whole year I got like 20%.
Well, it's still 60 for a whole year. I mean, that ain't bad at all.
60 for a whole year, and my server is
24 hours, dedicated server, like
24 hours, 300.
you ain't got to be there for me to join it, like that kind of. And what I liked about it is like you don't have to be online, and if you're doing a whole thing to where like if I use one of your factories or something like that, and you're supposed to pay me or I'm supposed to pay you, you can share that money over without you even being online. You don't have to be online to accept it. It's what I was finding out, looking into some of those. Like,
Well, and I'm just thinking for like your present situation with your internet shit, if you rented the server and we could be pinging 50s and 60s, we wouldn't have to worry about it, you know.
That, and you wouldn't have to worry about me being around for whenever you wanted to play. So you get in at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you could jump on and do whatever you needed to do on the farm, and not have to worry about me being around for it.
Yeah, when you set it to like restart the server, like my server resets itself at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just does like a server reset. You know,
yeah, in and out, do whatever. Yeah, okay.
Back and forth. 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, as long as nobody's on, it does a quick little flip. Every day I just got to log in as admin, speed up time to put the time back up, and it's usually about 5 to 10 minutes off after a reset. Because I got mine set to real time, full seasons, everything, so right now it is February 24th.
Oh, see, so you're running real days. Well, you said 28 days is what you was running on.
That's I think mine is
Legit.
My server name is called Ultra Real 24/7 300 days. That's how that's what 28 days, 3 months.
So if I threw you $20, I'd be good for the year, and you could add another damn slot on that thing, and bam, I'd be good for the year. Heck yeah, man. That'd pay for fucking a quarter of what that server cost you a year, right there. I'm telling you, I might have to do that, or you know, I'd get my own, but I ain't into that whole getting into whatever. But I'd buy a slot to play on an ultra real server. I would much rather help other farms, but I'd build a farm if I needed to, you know what I mean? But then again, if I joined, that would boot it down. I mean, what is everybody playing on? That you're already stacked out. You ain't got no fours on there.
We also got mods on it.
Yeah, see. Yeah, I ain't trying to jump in on one to kill it. I don't get what's up with that. I don't get what's up with that. Do you have the Porsche tractor? Do y'all have all of that stuff? Like, you know, Franklin, you have the Porsche tractor, all the extra clothing, I got codes for all of that. I can send it to you on Facebook.
I got whatever few things. Yeah, see, I got the Mac Anthem. That's unlocked or whatever. See, like, whatever, you go to the store, and you're able to buy, like, that whatever for 99 cents or whatever. I bought those. I had this pre-ordered 2 months before it got released, so I got the saddle tractor too. And it states that I have it. I just every time I have to say, download mod, it downloaded it.
See, that's weird, because I got all of that, and then I would, you know, in
PC and PS4 is over there.
Get it? Well, in Germany they put out the model kits that came with the codes with, you know, certain tractors that we couldn't get here. Uh-oh. I just blue screened on Farming Simulator 22.